Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and we might be in a nuclear war race, or something like that. I'm here today with Adrian and Fidela. How's it going, guys?
You have to write down your opening thing.
Yeah, I do.
The nuclear arms race.
Arms race. There we go.
And your Hearst. He's our Hearst.
He's one of our Hearsts.
Did I say Hearst?
Yeah, we're going to leave it this time. Fuck it.
No,
we're not doing it again.
I didn't hear that.
I'm one of your Hearsts, George.
Today, guys, we have Frank as our guest today. Frank, welcome to the
hello.
podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, Frank. You were talking. Just get into it, man. What you want to talk about?
Ohio. Everything and anything can happen in Ohio.
And it's happening right now. They just had another explosion at a metal or a steel fabrication plant or something like that.
Some type of, it wasn't a railroad?
No, not this time.
So,
but I don't know. At the time I read it, it had just happened, I guess. So it didn't have a number of fatalities, but they're expecting a high number of fatalities.
It said one dead right now.
That's it?
More than a dozen.
No, it's it. Like, there's going to be more. But
there
might be early.
It's at a metal manufacturing facility.
Not like that earthquake.
Both of these are in Ohio? Or?
Yeah.
Yep.
All the messed up things happen in Ohio.
What's another messed up thing happening in Ohio?
The train derailment happened like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But at this point, we've had like 5 train derailments.
I mean, the one in Houston, right?
Well, yeah, but that one was the one that, like, I'm not going to say started everything, but that's the one that got on the news the most. And now every time a train derails, which I'm guessing happens often, it's on the news.
We notice it.
Yeah.
But not because of explosion.
Well, it exploded after it.
Well, yeah, I mean, the derailment caused the explosion.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Did y'all see the meme for the 2023?
No.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
The theme is
Oh my God, no. Did that happen in Ohio too?
Damn,
I don't remember. Look it up.
Wait,
Look it up.
What's the radius that the radiation goes? I guess because it is radiation that's coming off of them, right?
It's just chemicals.
Chemicals.
Yeah.
so the officer thing happened in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Damn. We were close, though.
So are we getting cancer or something? Are we going to affect it? I'm pretty sure it's going to affect, like, for example, in Ohio, they say you can't drink water. The water is contaminated. The
Flint? Is Flint
Or
in
shit.
Ohio?
No, it's not Flint. That's also in Ohio. Wait, is it?
Michigan.
Yeah.
Isn't it right next to
It's
it?
all right. It's all right.
Sounded right.
Stay out of the
Same shit.
Midwest.
We need to delete that area.
Okay, you can't just delete all the states you don't like.
But I don't know.
No,
There's
but
just a bunch of
Just
stuff.
drop
The
a nuke.
contamination is going to go in the water, and it's going to eventually make its way down. So
Down the river. But the government's saying that everything's right. Everything's all right. Nothing's happening. Nothing's contaminated. Everybody can go home.
Just let me know where I sue,
Shit.
where I get my money. Because, I mean, if it ends up over here, do we, like, not work or something? Or do we, like, go into...
We're not even near any of those rivers, so it's fine. And
Is the Trinity River not a river?
It's not a fucking tributary of the Mississippi or the Missouri or whatever river's coming down from there.
Louisiana's.
Ooh, he used the word tributary. SAT.
That's my SAT. I got a pretty high score.
No.
What was I going to say? If y'all watched the movie... What the hell is it called? White Noise. Came out 2 years ago.
No. What is
It's
it about?
it's a movie about a train derailment that happens in Ohio.
Oh, the airborne.
In Ohio, really?
And
they called it.
It came out in December.
Damn.
of last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
2022.
it came out before the thing happened, and it actually filmed part of the movie like in that town and stuff.
Imagine
And it's like the exact same thing. Like they evacuated the town, and then the government's like, "Oh, everything's fine. You can go back." And it's like,
I've never seen
Jinxed it.
Yeah, but now the conspiracy theory is that they made the movie, put it out right before it happened, so now it's all connected, supposedly.
that. So the government knew about it. So
Yeah, they were like, "We're planning this. Get prepared."
They knew.
They knew. Nothing like that has happened. Well, other than the one in Houston, but something big like that has happened in Texas, right?
well, I mean, we had that one.
Recently, right? Or
What?
Not a
Well,
derailment, but we had the explosion at
explosion?
In Waco.
In
that
West-
explosion.
It was in West Texas. There was a
Oh, that's right.
fertilizer plant, I believe.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That
I
was
forgot
a
about
huge
that.
explosion. Yeah.
Did you hear it outside?
No.
I'm pretty sure we could have heard it if we were outside or knew about it at the time.
Yeah, every time like there's earthquakes nearby, I'm like, yeah, Dallas residents say they felt it. I'm like, I didn't feel shit.
I didn't feel shit. No, the last one that supposedly we had, I didn't feel shit. I mean,
Right,
one
the
time.
one in
I didn't feel
like West
anything.
Texas, it happened just this week.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, and people in Dallas felt it. I'm like, I didn't feel anything.
There's no whatever. I didn't feel anything. And I feel like most of the time here for earthquakes is like maybe a little rumble. I might have felt one once, but not enough to be able to like, oh God, we're gonna die.
But did you see the rumble and did you see the video of that meteorite or that meteor?
Oh, the one you sent us?
Yeah. There's video of like
the one you're supposed to go find.
Yeah.
Look, I'm telling you, if I find
they found it already. You're too late. You should have gone that day.
I mean, I'll get
You
the next.
chased it, bro.
I'll get the next one. I tried chasing it.
I heard.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure those people, if you find it, you can make good money off of that. They're like, the government's gonna be like, give it to us, and we're like, all right, give me $1 million or something like that.
Or they'll just take it from
Dr. Evil.
Find what? Find what? The meteor?
$1 million.
The meteor?
Yeah, it's like it's
You
from
get the flashlight or flashing.
Men in Black.
Yeah.
I get the Men
erase
in
your
Black.
memory. Yeah,
I mean, if the Men in Black were real,
Wait, what do you mean if?
they are real.
are they real? I mean, I don't know if we're about to get like someone walking.
Keep
here
talking about these meteors. You find out.
Yeah, you'll find out real quick.
We're all gonna forget what
I'm
we're doing here.
gonna walk outside and someone outside of my car just
So you
waiting
never
for me.
heard about the Men in Black?
Is that real?
Yeah.
Supposedly.
I mean, I've heard of the movie.
Not like the ones in the movie, but like there's
The Men in Black that came
Men in
give
Black
you that serve you. You've been served type of thing.
No, that's just a regular guy.
It's a peace officer.
should go home and research Men in Black.
I'm gonna go
Sidekick.
research.
No, like they actually supposedly try to silence the witnesses of UFO sightings and all that good stuff
That's not fair. I've seen a few. Why haven't I been silenced?
because they weren't UFOs.
Oh God. Or what if I did get silenced?
Keep talking about it, bro.
You wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't even know. Oh my God. I don't know. That's pretty interesting now that I think about it. There's a lot.
Look it up.
I'll look it up later.
Look up the Men in Black and the Black Eyed Kids.
The black-eyed kids.
You'll
What
never
is
look
that?
through your peephole again.
Black-eyed kid.
Isn't that where they spray it?
No, fool.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta look. Yeah, man, you need to go down some rabbit holes. buddy.
millennial man. I need to down YouTube.
Yeah.
The dark side of YouTube.
You can start on Google. It'll lead you to YouTube eventually.
Yeah.
Spend 3 to 6 hours on YouTube.
Yeah.
As they apart from that, I mean, this week tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. Y'all gonna get y'all's dots on top.
Oh man, we're recording on Fat Tuesday.
Wait, is today Fat
Fat
Tuesday?
today
Yeah,
Fat
happy
Tuesday?
Fat Tuesday.
Oh, we gotta go drink after
Happy
this.
Mardi Gras. We're drinking now. What the hell?
I'm saying after. too.
Okay.
I mean, after
Also,
Yes.
and we have to go
Decent.
to what's that place called? What's that place called?
New Orleans?
Yes.
No.
Where I worked.
Yes,
Razzoos?
For 10 years. Razzoos.
We need to go to Razzoos.
They used to have. Do you still have a big old Mardi Gras party?
Yeah, every Fat Tuesday. It's today.
I think I went to one, but I was like,
We used to go there. for-
it does
for
get
Mardi Gras.
full.
Yeah.
I was there 10 years,
Razzoos.
man.
Was it the
Every
best?
Fat Tuesday was the one day I again wanted to put a bullet in my head. Why am I here?
I can't remember the place
Why
I
am I
used
not
to go
drinking?
to.
We either used
I
to go to
think there
Razzoos
was-
or the places in Addison.
I think
Those
there was
places
one in Addison that we used to go to.
Nate's, Doty's,
Oh,
Yeah.
It wasn't a case. It was
Nature's
just
good.
Papados.
was it Duke's.
I think it was Duke's.
Duke's Roadhouse.
Yeah.
And then there was one by where I used to work. I think in Arlington. We would go
That was
to
that.
that one.
I can't
Me and
remember
Tony
that place.
worked
Yeah.
like in the same place.
So what is Fat Tuesday? Just
It's the last day of debauchery,
Yeah.
man.
That's what
The
it is.
last day of sin. Before you get
So
right.
tomorrow's Ash Wednesday, and it's
Wednesday.
the beginning of Lent.
okay.
So you get it all out of your system on Fat Tuesday, and then you become a good person.
and for
next day.
the and for
Según.
Según.
That's what that is.
And for those listening on Friday, I hope you didn't eat meat.
That's next Friday.
What's
It's the first Friday, right?
Yeah,
Good Friday is next Friday.
Is next Friday.
What are you talking about? For this Friday?
They're gonna hear it on
Oh,
Friday.
we're gonna hear it on Friday.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
yeah. I hope you're not
Gotcha,
eating
gotcha.
meat. You know what?
That's a good reminder, man. People used to get mad at me because I would wait until they ordered their lunch. Because I don't care. And I'll go order like tacos or whatever, and then they order after me, and then I'm watching them eat it. I'm like, it's Good Friday. I mean, it's
Yeah.
whatever those Fridays are called, and then get pissed at me.
What is it called?
Ahora cabrones, tacos de bistec. Everybody.
Damn it, Joe!
I-
I already
Buenas
ate it. Well, you
tortillas.
might as well finish it now.
Has it ever happened to you where you just find yourself? I mean, I don't know if you're like still Catholic y todo eso.
No, puro atheist, bro. Ya valió.
Yeah, valió. I mean, so you don't care about eating meat,
Nah,
huh?
bro. No, bro.
So back
you?
in
Do you?
no, I don't care. Like it doesn't. I don't follow it. But back whenever I used to live in Austin, there was one time I was by myself, so I was like, you know what? Let me go to church on Ash Wednesday. So I went. I got my dot, And
It's a cross.
I got my cross. Sorry. What?
Wow.
It's a dot.
It's not a dot, bro. It's
I mean,
a cross.
some people
literally
mess
goes like this.
Look, he messes up sometimes. I
Throughout
don't
the
know.
day,
it's
you
just
get sweaty.
heavy
It
on
becomes a
the
dot.
first
Yeah,
swipe.
because of smudge. It's my smudge. So I was
So you just went to go. You just went to go. So you just went to just because you were bored, or what?
no, because I was
You
like,
don't even know it's a cross.
I was in that time where I was like, I feel like I need something, so I was like, I need to go
Get a dot.
get a dot, not that, but like get a
feeling
little feel
sinful.
glow, feel God and stuff.
I feel like you feel like you're left out, so you have, you want to be part of the group.
What at church?
No, part of the people with you.
Does it actually? Okay, that's
I
a good.
actually used to do it when I was a kid. I used to do it for that reason.
Okay. Do you
Because all my
feel like?
friends had it. And I'm like, fuck,
Yeah,
let me get it.
it was that type of thing. Like I had to have it because everybody's doing it, right? But you feel like you were pressured. Perdón, my God. As a kid, you say you went because
Well, as a kid, my parents made me go do it. But when I was like a teenager and shit, I felt like all my other friends were doing it still, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll go do it.
I feel like as a kid, I was like, I got a smudge, look like dirt. I'm like, I'm dirty. It's like, yes. Like my parents won't let me be dirty or whatever.
Get out of here! You never left your house because you were
That
playing
sucks.
Nintendo.
I went outside.
Okay, with
I
your Game Boy.
I broke a I broke a nose. I
did?
Yeah, my nose is still broken.
I didn't know that. How'd you? Would you walk into the door because you were looking down at your Game Boy and you walked into it, or what?
I got dropped on the side of the trampoline on my nose. Yeah, it was really bad.
Trampolines are dangerous. I'm surprised more kids don't get hurt on those things.
I went to Jack in the Box right after that.
I'm scared
with a
of
bloody
them.
nose.
I've always been scared of them.
Supposedly, I got scanned,
dangerous.
and I have a crack on in my skull right here. So
Still there?
it's still there.
Nice.
Yeah. So I could say that. Where I was going to
Explains a lot.
after there, I was hungry, and I went to McDonald's. It was on my way home, right? So on my apartment, and I was like, you know what, McDonald's, I'm hungry. I got off and ordered, and the girl's staring at me, and I'm like, okay, and she's like, what you got? And she points at her forehead. I was like,
There's something on your
I
forehead.
had just ordered a double quarter pounder, and she's like,
Ketchup.
you just went to do your ashes. You want ketchup? So I was like, damn it. I was like, can you change it or something? And she was like, no. I was like, whatever. Just ate it.
I'll eat it.
No, I'll eat it. I was like, I'm hungry. That's all I got. So let me eat.
God will forgive you.
Your commitment lasted more than 2 hours, 3 hours.
Not even 30 minutes.
He went straight from the church. didn't you?
So I was straight from the church.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's this time when we have to give those for 30 days. We have to give up something, right?
40 days.
40 days, but sure, yeah.
God, I thought. See, man,
Get it together,
I've
bro.
missing those
Come on, man.
days.
It starts tomorrow.
Don't question me on that. No, it starts. Oh yeah, it starts tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, yeah.
It's to better yourself.
Or at midnight tonight.
Okay.
Unless you're out drinking still, then it's okay. You can start in the morning. God will forgive you.
Drinking doesn't count though. You can drink, right?
I mean, unless that's one of the things you give up.
And if you give up drinking,
You choose what you give up
Yeah,
on
yeah,
top
yeah.
of the meat.
God will forgive you until 2 a.m. You're good.
or 3 if you're in a city where they close at 3.
After that, you're kicked out, bro.
He
No,
looks
no,
like
no.
he's from California, so I get that.
Yeah.
Western time, 2 a.m. 12.
Yeah, you have to California time
Like Jesus looks like he's
to get it together.
to get it to. Nah, I mean after 3. I mean after 2 when they close, the other club opens, and so you can go to that one too. So you can keep going till like 6
Oh yeah.
After hours.
after hours. Yeah.
That's old school, man.
the time.
When was the last time you did that?
the time change?
Like go to the club after the club?
I don't think I ever did that. I mean, thinking I would end up at a party after the club, but not.
You didn't miss out.
No. Why? Did y'all do that? Did you
I
go?
never did. I never went after the club, but like we were at a bachelor party or something. You were still there when the people from the club came up, and it's like, this is dumb. I never wanted to be there anyway, but it's like,
Just a bunch of drunk people walking
Yeah.
around.
You went to another?
Yeah, dude.
club?
Like the ones that open like at 2, 3 in the morning, and
Yeah.
then they close at 5, and
Yeah.
it's just
I did that once or
How was that?
a few times.
I feel like you did it more than once.
Nah, it
like
was.
2,000 times.
I feel like I'd be tired.
I don't remember.
Like after a club and going back to another
You
club.
definitely have to sleep off the next day.
Yeah. They take the whole day off. Well, I mean, you do it on the weekend, right? So
sometimes. I mean, there was a spell when
Sometimes it's a Wednesday.
Thursdays have good specials, so you never know. back in the day.
Tuesdays también. I don't know.
En mis
It's
tiempos.
Yeah.
nah, I don't do that. But so what would you give up for 40 days then? If you were to do it, is there something you think you could give up?
I could give up anything. Or something I should give up, probably drinking. But since I'm not Catholic, cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I want to give up drinking too.
Oh, you do?
If you wanted to, you'd do it.
For 40 days.
Hey, man.
You know how boring this podcast would be if we quit drinking?
I mean,
Just saying.
come on.
I mean,
My
that's-
high blood pressure
That's
keeps
the
me
reason
up.
why I reached out to Luis a few weeks ago.
But what?
Just
You know what? Never mind.
No.
Never mind. You?
Maybe we need to explore that.
No. I don't know. I probably wouldn't give up drinking just because I don't drink that much.
it wouldn't be meaningful
that's
to
not-
Yeah, it wouldn't.
you or you anyway.
I think I have to be Coke. I've been trying to give Coke.
Cocaine?
Not cocaine. You know what I mean. Coca-Cola. Sorry. It's still Coke.
Sure, George.
I ain't just saying.
Used to be.
I don't know. Most of my Catholic friends give up hard drugs, so
Yeah.
it's always Coke.
Oh, really? I was going to say.
It's also a good chance to reset their tolerance. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It's getting expensive. 'Cause-
Yeah, shit.
Jesus wants me
Did
to
you give
quit
up
Coke.
gaming?
Oh, no. Never.
Oh, see, that would be hard.
How? No. Would you give up
Drinking?
Drinking.
That's the only
trying to see
thing.
what he's like enjoys? I don't know.
That's our gaming.
That's your gaming drinking?
No, I mean, there's
I mean,
a
not
lot of
like
stuff.
that,
Like,
but-
I don't know. I don't have it because the problem is I don't have any one thing. Like, there's a lot of things that I enjoy doing, and I could give up any one of them, and it wouldn't matter because I just do the other one.
I got you.
But you have like the one thing that you do, and that's the one thing you should give up
That's kind of.
because you're supposed to be making a sacrifice.
No. I
Something
think I
that's
know.
hard.
Yeah,
You won't listen to music for
I
40
can't.
days.
No,
No, that's
Get
impossible.
out of here.
Send
All
me
right, you
hell.
got me. You got me.
There you go.
Music makes you happy.
What would life? What? No,
Could
you live with that music?
Difficult, man.
no.
Just
You don't?
podcasts. Just
It's supposed to be
podcasts.
difficult.
You ever met someone like that? I have.
But
It's
like what?
I hate music.
What?
Why?
Don't put music on. I hate it.
Who
I used to
is-
work with this guy, and he's like,
Did you punch him?
dude, we worked in the kitchen, right? Full of Mexicans, right? They're like the
That's
radio
when
in the
you
morning.
have to put the music on.
Dude, they have the music in the morning. They're fucking, in la chamba, da, 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 da. And he's like, turn it off. I don't like music. I'm like, dude,
You need to find another job for starting.
come on, bro. Are you okay?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
You talk to an actual
Sit down,
demon.
talk to me. No,
Yeah, man.
See, that guy was an alien for sure.
alien and lizard.
He just didn't know how to act.
Is he? Do you still know him?
Yes.
And,
Like on purpose?
No.
Did he get over
He's an
that?
acquaintance.
oh, okay.
We don't hang out.
Ah, okay. That's yeah. Because we wouldn't hang out with those type of people. I can't. I can't hang with people who don't like music. Like, it's just weird. That not that they don't like music, but they only like one specific type of music.
That's
You know what I
different. That's a
That's
lot of
different.
people.
I was gonna say, how
Yeah,
many people
I mean,
do you
I'm
know
saying-
that don't like music?
I mean, people who just listen to.
I've actually met a lot of people that don't care for music. Like they'll ride in their car with the freaking radio turned off rather than listen
Top
to
40s
music.
or whatever. Or they'll listen to top 40s or
Or
whatever.
listen to talk radio. They won't listen to music.
talk radio. Sometimes that's good. I don't listen.
I guess that's not something you usually ask or find out unless you're
You know
car with
somebody
them,
or yeah.
mainly.
They just sound miserable.
That's what I think of those people.
That's the only place you can find out is in the car.
Or you find what?
No, at work. Because if you work with me, you're listening to music. Because
Yeah,
my
but
computer's playing
they've-
music all day.
But they've told you to turn it off? Or what?
yes.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
why?
Because they don't like music.
Maybe they don't like your music.
Because
Have you ever thought of that?
I ask, so what I do when I show up to a new project, it's like, hey, what do you like to listen to? Because I'll listen to anything.
yeah.
I just have to be listening to something.
Yeah.
So if you like fucking classical music, I'll listen to classical music all day. I don't give a shit.
Hit that
But this
Beethoven.
guy's like, I don't want to listen to music.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, here's some headphones. Because we're going to be playing music.
You're gonna put on some earplugs. Here's some earplugs. I
That's
get
weird.
it. Well,
And I
Yeah,
get
that is
there's
weird.
the difference. Like there's people that can't focus when there's music playing. I understand that, so I turn it down. But I'm still playing music. But I'll turn it down so only I can hear it, or I'll put it in my headphones or whatever. But
I mean, I do know that I can focus more if it's like instrumental.
yeah,
Because if it's got lyrics, then I'm like, what?
just singing along.
yeah.
Well, it depends on what you're doing, too. I mean,
Yeah.
like if you're studying or doing something.
Yeah. I like listening to the Mario Kart soundtrack.
Well, I don't know it,
like
but I
studying.
believe you.
Yeah, it's actually pretty It helps a lot.
Well, video game music is genius.
Yeah, it is.
All of it is.
Have you
Most
watched?
of it.
Did you watch the new?
Can't
Did you watch the new episode?
What?
Are you gonna give us?
Last
Yeah.
of Us?
Last of Us.
Let's go. Yeah.
So good.
Are you gonna give us your verdict on this? Because he's still waiting for you. Right?
You
Oh,
need to come
yeah,
back.
I am.
What? It's back. You need to come back.
You need to come back.
Golly.
Catch up.
It's good.
Came
We
back
talked
to the-
about. Is it?
It's real good.
You already caught up?
Yeah. It's
I still
No,
haven't.
like seriously. After last week's episode, I was like, I don't know. I want to watch this anymore.
Well, I don't know
And
if
this
I want
week's
to.
episode brought it back.
I feel
to
like
good.
I
I'm
just
like,
need
okay,
to.
cool.
I just need to skip to the last one then.
No, just watch.
No,
You
no.
gotta watch them all.
Nah,
It
yeah.
makes sense, but
yeah. So it'll make sense. You have to
Have
you have
you-
to pay attention because
what
they
episode is
introduce you to
7?
characters. Yeah.
No, 5, dude.
We're not on 5.
5 or
3,
6.
4,
I think it's
5.
6.
I'm still on 4. So
Bill and Frank was 3, and then after that, it was the
The brothers.
We just
well, it
did
was the St.
episode
Louis
6.
or the Kansas City or wherever that
Yeah.
were, right?
yeah.
Next
And
episode
then after
is
that,
7.
it was.
The
I guess
So
that
it's-
was the Kansas City episode.
So it's 6.
Yeah, we're on
because the
episode
Bill
6.
did
Next
they end
week
up in
is
Kansas
7.
City
6,
during the Bill and Frank? So it's 6. We got it.
Yeah, it's
okay.
6.
Anyway, it's a good episode.
So on Sunday I was winding down or whatever, and I start. We're gonna watch The Last of Us. I'm like, no, I can't. I gotta wait
Hey,
for
you should have
Joe.
watched. Now you're farther behind.
Well, I was like, I gotta wait for Joe to. I wasn't gonna watch that one. I was gonna watch the last 2 that I haven't watched.
right.
Give me my.
So I didn't want to waste my time.
I see.
Now I gotta catch up.
Gotta watch.
But what'd you watch instead?
Last Sunday night, Gladys hasn't seen
Inglorious.
Wakanda Forever.
Oh, okay.
So I'll put that on Disney Channel or Disney.
Has she
Plus.
seen Inglorious Bastards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Just make sure.
All his
we-
movies.
2 very different movies.
How did what connection?
It just,
just
he's
happened?
just being random. It's,
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's just a really good movie.
Any
you need to watch.
Tarantino movie I've
Yeah,
I've
exactly. Yeah. You know which one I haven't watched?
If you
The-
say Pulp Fiction, I swear to God.
He hasn't watched. Hold on, let me guess.
It's latest.
Kill Bill.
It's kind of late. No, I've seen Kill Bill.
Reservoir Dogs.
2.
Hateful Eight.
That's what I was gonna guess.
Reservoir?
I've never seen that.
Oh, come on.
You seen Hollywood?
It's one of his-
Hollywood?
it's-
Was it Hollywood?
I don't
The
know.
one
It's tough to
once
use
Once Upon a
Castlevania,
Time
but-
in Hollywood. I haven't seen that one.
There's a mural in downtown Dallas.
I haven't seen that one either.
Of him? Of that movie?
I haven't either.
Like dedicated to that.
Reservoir? Or?
Reservoir Dogs.
I haven't.
Great movie, dude.
Hateful Eight.
Oh, the Hateful
That
Eight
was probably
también.
his worst movie.
I haven't watched the
I
whole.
I love
Yeah.
that movie. I've watched
Is
it
it
like
really?
2 or 3 times.
Isn't that the one with
I don't know
Jamie
why.
Foxx and?
No, that's
No,
Django.
that's
that's
Django.
That's Django Unchained.
Also,
Sorry.
also good.
There's a
Good
bunch of
movie.
movies you haven't watched.
Such
so.
a good movie.
Apparently, I don't know. I'm not that type of movie watcher, but you know.
He just
You haven't
watches
seen
Star
the
Wars.
You haven't seen the Hateful Eight?
It's got Samuel L., Kurt Russell, Jennifer Jason Leigh.
I have
Walton
Star Wars on
Goggins.
repeat.
Yeah, so when the
Jason Tatum.
the cast was announced for that movie, I was like, oh, like
It's a great
what
cast.
the fuck? But I just wasn't.
No, you didn't
No.
get into it. I liked it.
I wasn't blown away.
I mean, I wasn't blown away, but I know what he's
Not
Yeah.
blown away like
I know what he's doing.
Putin with his nukes.
Yeah. Hold on, we were talking about The Last of Us. Are we
Oh,
moving on? or what?
I'm sorry. I mean, if you want to.
Because
No,
one of my favorite characters, like the freaking the couple that they meet at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Those two were great.
They
They were so real. Like I could see myself walking into a place and meeting those two people. I think I've met those two people in my life at some point.
And then
Like they're just fucking great characters.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not going on and on about
see,
it. But
you see what he did? He likes it. You need to watch it.
you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couple in the cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
So
perfect.
Great show, man.
So I had a dream. I think it was Sunday, and it was The Last of Us. It was
No way.
just me and Andrea. I
Really?
haven't even told her about it, but
You were getting chased, or you were
yeah, it
like,
was just everybody was like gone, and we kept hearing like the
Were there
Yeah.
mushrooms?
was she what's it called? Not patient zero, but
There's no name for her. I don't know why you keep trying to come up with a name
Yeah,
for her.
no, she's just immune.
was she
Yeah, she's
bit?
just
I
the
was
person
waiting. I was waiting for somebody to say Patient Zero in the damn episodes, and nobody ever said it. And I was like, "You keep saying which one's Patient Zero?"
No, yeah, I'm sorry. Was she the patient who
I don't know.
the
It's just-
intern?
She's not even a patient. She's
No,
just
she's-
the immune one.
We were just
Oh,
trying to
the
get
immune.
away. We were just
Were you
trying
getting
not to
chased?
get bit.
Oh man,
trying not to get bit.
you know what? One time I got I had a dream where I was getting chased by a pink bunny.
What?
You've been listening to Bad Bunny too much.
No. Hold on.
It looked like the bunny from what's the movie?
Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko?
But like in a pink suit. It looked like someone was in a pink suit.
But was he still creepy or was he like friendly looking?
No,
Oh, that's a good
Did you
soundtrack.
have a basket full of candy? Because I would have stopped.
I was getting chased through a castle, first off. And I opened this door, like he's chasing me. I opened this door and I remember one of my cousins was like standing there in one of the corners. And I was like, I looked at her.
Hold on. Before you, what kind of door was it?
It's actually, that's a good one.
Because listen, if you're getting chased in a castle and you try to open a castle door, you're probably going to get caught.
Yeah,
That, like,
Those doors were heavy.
You gotta
They're
push
huge
with
and
both
heavy.
hands.
So it was one of those wooden ones that they have like in the Game of Thrones type
Oh,
of.
so you
like,
gotta
yeah.
take the fucking thing.
No.
Yeah, like, how far
fucking-
behind was the rabbit?
The 4x6 off
It's
of
pretty
it.
far, because I
Okay,
just
okay.
pushed it open, right? I just pushed it up and I ran in there. I see her in the corner and I didn't even say anything. I just run out the window. So I jumped through the window and I'm outside. For some reason, it looked like, I don't know, imagine like a Princess Kingdom or like a pink and candy stuff. So
You were in Candyland.
yeah, I was basically
Right.
Candyland.
You're Super
Pretty
Mario
much
games, bro.
Mario. That's what I was thinking. The
Playing
Mario
too much
brand.
games, bro.
He did say he was
Probably.
listening to the soundtrack.
Yep.
But yeah, I turned around and the pink bunny's just standing there looking at me like, I don't know if he had something in his hands, but I jumped and I woke up. But
So there was no glass in the window.
I had that dream. No,
Okay.
no, I
Where'd you
fucked
jump?
with it.
You just jump straight up and back down.
Speaking of jumping through glass and windows, I feel like I have to do this. This is a public service announcement for anybody's kids to listen to this or anybody who's stupid. Don't jump through a fucking window.
Why?
What you see in the movies doesn't happen in real life. If you jump through a window, you probably will die.
Yeah.
It will cut you up.
Oh, yeah.
You will bleed to death before anybody gets to you.
But what if you like? Don't you have to like lock your
No,
arms or something?
see, so
No,
people
bro.
like George, listen, don't jump through a window. Throw something through the window, break the glass, and then get out and make sure you don't get cut on your way out.
You can't try to hit it with your
No,
shoulder or
no,
anything?
you can't. No, don't
You
do that,
you
please.
see that TikTok with that guy?
What guy? What happened?
It's like a prank, right? Like those guys that go up and they're like pranking people or whatever, and he walks up to this guy and his girlfriend and tries to get the girlfriend's number.
Yeah.
The guy gets so mad, he gets the other guy and shoves him through a window, right? And breaks and slices his shit all open, like meat's coming out and stuff.
Ah.
And it wasn't even
I
it
haven't
wasn't
seen
even
that,
that.
but
Don't
that's what
jump through a
happens
window,
if you
George.
try
It
to
wasn't
jump
even
through
that
a window.
violent, bro. Like he barely like just, you know, like
Wait, well, the guy that like threw him through it, like the guy holding him was cut,
the
or the guy?
boyfriend got mad at the guy that was pranking him
Yeah.
and threw him through a window
So the guy
and
that
sliced his shit
The
open.
guy that was pranking the guy. was
I
like-
think I've seen that.
And then the girlfriend still
think
gave
I've
the guy
seen
his number. She was like, "We're just talking."
No, but seriously, like, you know what? I'm gonna make it a point. I'm gonna start writing down one thing every fucking week that I see in movies and TV shows that you shouldn't fucking do because they don't
Shouldn't
happen in
do.
real life.
Explosions.
Yeah, explosions. I
Yeah,
can't the
don't-
fire alarm.
Jumping
Don't
out of a
walk
car.
away. Don't walk away thinking you're gonna look cool.
can I? No, I was about to
Run.
say you cannot tell me I can't do that.
What
I'm
the
a
Joker
walk-
did?
Yeah, well, exactly what the Joker did.
No, don't do that.
Even at that length.
Our
Have you-
I'm sorry, the dogs have
We
a lot
got
to say today.
time out.
Yeah, what's going on with the dogs?
Oh, time out. All right, ready? But
Yeah.
time in. Let's go. I forgot.
So
what
I
the
can't
fuck
jump
we're
through a
talking
window?
about. You don't jump through a window. No.
I can't walk away from an explosion either.
They're not- I mean, you can do that. You're
You know
gonna
that guy
fucking
that-
lose your hearing and be.
You know what, bro? Go do it. Do it.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Don't let me tell you what you can and can't do.
breed's
George.
gonna
You
hit
do
you.
it.
Exactly. I'm gonna do me. It's on YouTube. You seen that? You remember that one guy that used to do? His name was. He was a Russian, and it was a long time ago.
Hardcore parkour guy?
Is that his name? No. He would shoot guns.
Oh no.
He would shoot
Russian.
guns, and there was this one time he was like, "My name is whatever, and this is this gun." So no, that wasn't. So
Do the
Leave
accent.
away.
he
He's not
aims at this
Russian.
truck. He aims at this truck, which has a barrel of gasoline or something, and he shoots it. Explodes, and the door comes off and it comes
yeah, I've seen
flying
that.
right by him, like barely misses him. And he turns and looks at the camera and is like, "Yeah." But after that, he stopped posting. He was like,
Damn.
"No more." He was
Tried
like,
it again.
yeah, no, and he was like, "No."
Disappeared.
That's where it ends. But yeah, no, that's stuff that happens on YouTube.
You had a story.
For me,
Oh yeah, no. I mean,
So
2 weeks
okay.
ago, this guy was in my backyard.
Why? I mean, well, I
It
don't
was
know.
like 4 a.m., bro. Yeah,
What?
like I woke up, heard knocking on the back door. I a gate around my backyard. This guy jumped the fence or whatever. And so I thought it was like my brother or somebody like got home late from drinking or whatever. So I'm like, all right, go to the backyard. Look through the window and there's this guy and he's like, hey, bro, do you have a cell phone? I'm like, the fuck? Who are you, bro? He's like, yeah, bro, I just need a cell phone. I'm like, what are you doing in my backyard? Get the fuck out of here, man. And he's like, dude, please, I just need a cell phone. So I was like, dude, I'm going to get my gun. And when I come back, if you're still here, I'm going to fucking shoot you, right? And called the cops too or whatever.
Yeah.
When I came back, he was gone. And the cops showed up like 5 minutes later and they caught him in the front, walking through the streets or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Maybe he needed a phone for real.
I think he might have needed a phone. But no, the cops the cops were like, hey, dude, no, he's just on drugs, bro. Like,
That's what it sounds
I was like, dude, he was just
needed a drug.
But this guy fucking climbed my fence, and I don't have a small fence, like fucking 10-foot fence. He jumped the fence.
Damn, just looking for a phone, huh? See, that's why we need to bring back payphones. Some people need them, man.
Okay.
Just have him in the middle of the neighborhood.
Listen, you're out in the middle of somewhere and your phone dies. What are you going to do?
That's true. But where are you going to put these cell phones? Like,
These
Payphones?
Where they
Payphones.
were before, in very convenient places where one might need a
it
payphone.
sounds like you need one in the
High traffic
neighborhood.
areas. I mean,
There used to be one at every corner store.
Oh, no, I know
Random
that.
corners sometimes.
The last payphone in New York City was removed in May 23rd, 2022.
We've done away with the old and with the new.
There's some payphones in town still standing.
Yeah,
they're
like-
They don't work.
they don't work anymore, but they're still there.
I wonder if there's any beepers still in service.
Man,
There has to be one. There's no way there's
Like at
not.
least one, right? Some 90-year-old.
Yeah, there has to be
Yeah.
one that like it'll.
hey, page me.
That was so weird. Did you actually say that back in the day? Well, I don't know if you used it. Did you use
No,
it?
I didn't. I had one, but no, I didn't say that.
Page
But
me.
I don't even know if I used it. I just know I had one.
Yeah.
You had to be like 16, 17.
he was younger.
I was younger than that.
Yeah, because I had one when I was in my late teens, and he's way younger than me.
I just remember me and my cousin, we just used to have some. And mine was fucking cool because it was like smaller than the normal ones.
Oh,
So I
I
was
tiny
like,
one.
whatever.
The
So-
neon ones were cool, bro.
So would you have
neon ones.
The neon ones, bro.
the neon? I had no.
I just think it's great because, if you want to talk to that person, you call them back.
Back in the day,
I mean,
my
you don't
first
have to answer
phone,
the call.
my mom was gonna get me this little blue phone. It was kind of like called Fly something, but it only had two buttons: a green button and a red button, and it had no other choice.
Answer or don't answer?
Yeah, or don't answer. Oh, I didn't. She didn't buy it for me, so. I didn't
It was
get
the one that was for kids. Right?
Yeah, it was-
and you can only put like so many numbers
Yeah.
in there, and you could only take calls from your parents.
Now
or
it-
whatever.
And
Yeah,
George, being George, was like, no, I want the new iPhone. That's
Yeah.
why he's had iPhone since.
It wasn't
Since he
an
was 5.
iPhone.
The
I asked for
beginning.
the Razor.
But you got an iPhone.
I-
George was
no,
the
no.
person.
No.
Yeah, I
Just
was
something
pissed
better.
because he got the
Nah,
iPhone.
I didn't get. I got the second or third iPhone. I didn't get the first iPhone.
All right.
Or before.
But see, when you got the
giving you
phone, like
shit.
back in the day, it wasn't even a thing for kids yet.
No, it wasn't.
Because
But it
like,
was
I
cool.
remember I got Leslie a phone when she was 8. I think I got it for her 8th birthday. But I got it for her because she didn't live with me. She lived with her mom.
Mm.
And every time I would call her mom, she'd be like, hey, she's busy or doing something. Like, fuck it, I'm going to get her a phone.
Yeah.
So no matter where she is, I can get hold of her.
Mm.
She never answered the fucking phone. I'm like, where's your phone?
She know how to use it.
It's on the nightstand.
It's dead.
And it was dead half the time. I'm like, what the fuck? So
I
it
mean,
didn't. It
back
backfired
in the
on
day,
me.
they didn't really need it. Yeah, for me. It was like for us, it was like, oh, a touchable iPhone or phone. That's so cool. Touchscreen.
I was like, what the fuck is a touchable?
I mean, the touchscreen.
I was like,
sorry. Yeah, no.
Just holding it in my hand. That's touching.
Yeah. Okay. Well, touchscreen iPhone. That was pretty cool. I don't know.
How did we get here from the last?
From
one?
from not from the last of us. From this trying to shoot someone.
shoot someone, pay phone,
phone.
phones.
Pagers. Dude, would you have shot him?
Yeah, if he fucking stuck around. Yeah. Like, fuck you, bro. Like, dude.
Did
and
you
the
really
thing-
go get your gun?
Yeah, dude. And we're not like, we're not fucking like soaking him in or whatever. But, we have a fucking Glock and a shotgun. That's it. I think that's all I need.
Do you-
That is all you need.
Do you
I don't need an AR-15
I mean,
or
a
anything
shotgun?
like that.
Yeah, shotgun's
Yeah,
the best self.
shotgun.
Well, shotgun for my wife because it's like, like what if?
Yeah, you can miss by 2 feet and still. Fuck somebody up.
Still makes
Some buckshot in it.
If they walk through the door, just fucking, Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
It's
You
bad.
shoot through the door and still.
Yeah, you probably
No,
would.
you don't
yeah.
need to aim. Like you don't like with a gun. Like the bullet's this big and it's gonna fly right by you.
Yeah,
Shotgun,
yeah.
you're like boom. You're gonna hit something.
You're gonna
It's
die.
basically a bullet pepper spray. You're gonna hit.
I don't know. I mean, I probably would, but I'd probably try to break them. Like, I don't know, use a
And he
bat
was a big
first.
dude, bro. Like he was like probably like I don't know 6'2", 6'3". I mean bigger than me, so you know, I'm just fucking 5'5". That guy's huge.
he was like 5'10", man.
I mean,
He
was the
couldn't
Hulk.
believe it.
I mean, he jumped that 10-foot fence. He's got to be pretty tall.
Easy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Or he's got some hops.
yeah. I would have gave up.
Hops while you're
I
on
wouldn't have
drugs?
made it over the fence.
While you're on drugs, I don't
Drugs
think,
or no drugs, I would have gave up. Yeah,
Well,
whatever.
Crack,
I'll go to the next house.
Crackheads have, special powers. So,
True story.
I don't know. I don't think I've met a few crackheads with. I don't know. in the
You've seen
streets.
videos though.
you're always talking about him
But
on
with
the
superpower, no,
earlier podcast.
I've talked about homeless people. I don't think those are crackheads. Not all of them are crackheads.
You remember that guy in like 2012 who was on bath salts and ate that fucking
that's what I'm
guy's
talking about.
face?
You've seen the videos of
ate
people with,
another
on bath
person.
salts, right?
Yeah,
No,
that shit's
I mean
crazy.
the other guy's face off, like Florida or something.
They look like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
possessed. Like
Well,
they look like zombies
that's
or
normal
possessed
in
people.
Florida.
Or,
Damn,
like,
you were right. 2012.
2012. Yeah,
May 30th, 2012.
there you go, man.
What? No, I didn't know that.
Archival mind, bro.
Archival mind.
Impressive, man.
No,
you need to look that up too. What do you do? Like, you just go home and play video games?
no.
And somebody like
No, I
talks
mean,
about
you know what
it.
he-
Somebody talks about it during the game.
You know how you know when he's lying or getting defensive?
Stop. Look,
You do that, bro.
stop. Yeah, it is probably.
If you're a terrible
Even called
poker
out by the
player.
host, or not the host, the guest.
Yeah, no. I've known Frank for a while. I think I met you when I was
Wait,
like
what?
14, 15?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But no, so I wouldn't shoot anyone. I mean, I would shoot
So
someone
you
in my
wouldn't shoot
house.
anybody? You have a gun.
I would shoot someone. Never mind. Yeah, that's
We've
fine.
ta- we've
put
talked
yourself in that
about this.
position,
last
bro.
night. We
What?
were watching. We were watching that White Noise movie,
Mhm.
and at some point in the movie, the guy says something about you're either a killer or you're a dyer.
Mhm.
And Yvette asked me, "Are you a killer or a dyer?" I'm like, "What? I'm a killer." Whatever. And like later on in that evening, yeah, my 10-year-old was like, "Would you kill someone?" And I'm like, "If I had to, like if
Yeah.
it came down to it's either them or me, like yeah, I would kill somebody."
Mhm.
I don't remember what she said something that made me think about it even more, but it's interesting to see how kids see things
See it
differently
now.
than you do. But I think have you ever like actually thought about whether or not you could kill somebody? Because you do own a gun.
Have I thought about it?
Yeah.
If I could actually, yeah, I've thought about it. And like you said, it just comes down to if it's him or me, or if I'm in a dire situation where he's gonna get to someone that a close loved one. Yeah,
You sure?
I would. I'd shoot to be able to try to immobilize this person, but with guns you can't ever be sure. So the chest is the biggest spot, right? So yeah, I would shoot. Yeah, you'd live with that. That sucks.
Do
But
you think you could live with that?
that's the thing. I don't think I could live with
Well,
it.
see, then you probably shouldn't.
So what about like that? I don't remember what episodes, but we brought up the one where the guy shoots the guy, but then he doesn't kill him, and you were saying you would kill them.
Wait, I forgot what happened.
So what was it? The
Was
guy
he,
getting
like, you
robbed?
left
I don't
him
remember if it was the
I don't
one
know.
here in Mesquite or the one that was getting robbed. But
I didn't
if you
explain that
shoot,
very
you
well,
should
sorry.
shoot to kill. Obviously,
Shoot to kill. But it depends, because if he's
So
if
somebody shoots at you won't.
the shoot back, yeah.
Would you kill him? Because his intention was to kill you.
Hmm. Oh, I see what you did there.
It's tough, bro.
It is tough.
But-
Because
and it's a legitimate question. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
You got to look at it like when kids ask you, like they're not thinking about like, oh well, it's me or them. They're just thinking like, well, I could hug it out. I could, I could talk them out of it, right? Which sometimes you can, right? But that's not always the case. Sometimes people are so deranged that they're just like,
Sometimes people just want a phone.
yeah. Sometimes people just want a phone. They fucking kill you for it, bro.
I wouldn't.
No, but hey, seriously, if you own a gun, if you have a gun in your house and you've ever thought that you would bring it out in the event that you needed it, you need to be prepared to make that decision. And that decision needs to be made before you bring out the gun.
Oh, I see
because
what
the worst thing that can happen is you bring it out and then you're not prepared to shoot, and then they take the gun from you and shoot you with it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you own a gun, you need to be prepared to kill somebody.
That's why you said, okay.
Or make sure it's locked and nobody can get to it.
I'm prepared.
I mean, do you think you in this situation? You never know. Things change, right?
Yeah.
And because we're talking about like a really messed up situation, dire
Right, it's
situation.
definitely a life or death situation.
So it's just that I guess I'd have to be put in that position. I hope I'm not, but right now I say I think I can. But like I said, that thought of living with it, it's scary. You know, it's not.
That's what I mean.
I
I think I've put myself in that situation in my mind, and I've made the decision that yes, I can, and I will, and I'm okay, and I can live with it.
Yeah.
If there's still a doubt in your mind, you probably shouldn't bring that gun out.
And well, the situation changes too, because if it's just you, right? It all boils down to like, do you want to live more than you want to have guilt?
Right.
But if it's something different, like it's your kid, right? Like I have a little girl, right? If it's my daughter, no doubt, I don't give a shit. Like I'm just gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, I don't have a daughter, obviously. I have kids, but
Or somebody you love, your mom, your dad.
oh yeah,
you know,
shoot,
your sister.
Shoot. You got to shoot.
You know, somebody's holding Karina.
But
fucking
then are you going to
hostage.
turn around
You know,
and
what
shoot
are you gonna
yourself 3 weeks later because you killed someone?
No. I don't think I'd ever get to that point.
Okay, well then you can live with the guilt.
do? You have to do what you had to do. You know, gotta do.
Yeah. I would never get to that point.
Because there are people out there like, no, like under no circumstances would I kill somebody, and that's fine. They recognize that, and they would approach the situation differently than I would, right?
Yeah.
But there's people that haven't put themselves through that thought process, and they think they can, and they have the gun, and they bring it out, and it just leads to a whole fucking other mess of things that you don't need to deal with. Just think about it before you do it, I guess is what I'm saying.
I feel like I'd be at church for a while.
Probably.
Be at church for a while. Getting
I don't know how many Padre Nuestros and Ave Marias you have to do for killing somebody.
Another
That's-
baptism.
No.
Vámonos.
Wait, hold on. Another baptism? Dude, how many do you think you would have to say?
I don't know. We need to invite a priest over.
I gotta
sometime.
ask a priest or like or
What's
or
the
ask
fee? What's the fee?
You know what?
for,
We need to invite a priest over just so we can get like. Is there like do they give you a table? Like,
Wait,
I committed adultery. Okay, so you just look at the table where I go.
No.
Do y'all know a priest?
I used to know a lot of priests.
We used to know one.
Not here.
Can we get
But
them
my
on
family
We'll
does.
talk later.
Me, no.
Let's get one on tomorrow.
Weren't you?
Let's record
It
it.
was a pastor. That's different.
Ah,
Hey,
okay,
why
okay.
don't you skip Ash Day and come over here and do a podcast?
Yeah.
I might know someone. Ash Wednesday.
Or Ash Wednesday.
Ash Day.
You know, whenever
Ash-
you go, whenever I
same
go, confess. You know, whenever you're like behind the wall or whatever. Now you made me think. It's like, are they really just sitting there, or are they looking through the list?
They're on their computer with their Excel.
What'd you say?
Who's
What'd you
next?
say? You said 3 or 5.
Yeah.
How many prayers I gotta say for you?
Man, I've never thought about that. God. And they tell you, oh yeah, you gotta go say 10
Hail Marys
or
or
whatever.
whatever.
Yeah. What? Is that really how I fix this?
That's all you got to do.
Sounds pretty arbitrary to me.
Well, yeah, I don't think we'll get into that, but
No, let's get into it.
We're already there.
we're already there. No. We're fine. What was I gonna say? I
I
forgot.
have no idea.
Yeah, bro. Look, just like I'm saying, like if you would shoot somebody or not, like I'm not a big fan of this guy, but Jordan Peterson, you know who that guy is?
Oh yeah, I do know that.
So like I agree with like 35% of the shit he says. But he's like, dude, a strong man is not someone who is not capable of hurting people. It's someone who is capable of hurting people, but chooses not to do it, right?
Yeah.
So if you're a guy that's not capable of hurting another human being, that makes you weak.
Mm.
So it's like, can you protect your family, protect yourself, whatever.
That's good.
That makes you like, that doesn't make you like a good person or whatever because you won't commit to
someone.
violence or whatever.
Yeah.
Makes you a liability pretty much.
Because
I don't know that I agree 100% with that. It makes you a liability 100%.
Well, yeah, like
in
if you're not willing to
situations,
hurt
but-
someone to protect your family or protect yourself, like,
That just makes you that person, though.
I mean,
I guess it depends on what you consider a strong man or a weak person or a
but
strong
no.
person.
Well,
right?
here's the thing: I don't consider anybody like good or bad or strong or weak. It's just like the outcome, right? So what's going to happen out of that?
So the end justify the means, I guess.
Sometimes, not always.
So then
It just depends on like what you want the outcome to be.
you want to live
Well,
or die?
what you want the outcome to be to you should be good to you, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't
whatever
be aiming for that.
what's
Whatever
preferable to you.
whatever
Yeah,
prefer.
yeah.
Right. So if the outcome to the person that you're talking to is whatever the Lord decides, or whatever, because I'm not willing to hurt that person, so I'm willing to deal with whatever the outcome is.
Right,
That person is doing what he thinks he needs to do to get to the outcome that he thinks is the right outcome.
right.
But you saying that makes him weak. I think it takes a stronger. I think it's a lot easier for me to say I'm going to shoot you so that I don't die, to say than it is to say I'm not going to shoot you and I'm going to
Take
basically
whatever.
die
Yeah.
because I'm not willing to do that, because that's.
One thing that's just
I feel really strongly about the fact that I shouldn't take another human life,
yeah.
and I'm willing to die for that belief.
Well, that just makes you strong in your
Convictions.
Convictions, yes. So it's like you have a moral compass, right? And
Right.
you're gonna follow that to the death, literally, right? But
I think that wherever your moral compass points, if you follow that, if you have that conviction and you follow it to the end, I think that makes you strong. Whether it's
I agree
the same,
with that.
whether it's
I agree with that.
You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
as
yeah.
long as you have something you believe in and you follow through with it 100%,
Yeah.
I'm all for it. If you're fucking waffling, then it's whatever.
I guess that just boils down to my personal moral
Exactly,
compass.
yeah, yeah.
Like if I'm gonna go back to being a father, right? Like
Yeah.
if you are gonna allow your kid to get hurt or die because you don't have the strength to kill another person,
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
To
And it
me,
makes sense. And it
that's
makes sense to
weak.
me because I agree with you in the way you think.
right? Like that to me is weak. It's like, bro, like how did you let that happen, bro?
Yeah, yeah. I
Like
get
for
you.
what reason? There's no reason in the world that would make that.
But you're
I
also
mean,
an
okay.
atheist, right?
I am, yeah.
So if there's somebody whose religion and their beliefs like tells them
Right.
you can't do that,
Right. And I respect that 100%.
Right.
I do. Because I've been on the other side of that. So I get that.
Crazy.
it's not that crazy. You just fucking let people be.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, I agree with y'all. That be whatever you wanna.
You do you. That's what I
You
always say.
basically, yeah.
Do me.
No, you do you. I'm not gonna.
Don't do me. He just opened that, and I was like, I forgot I had another one.
Everybody do yourself.
Adrian, come on, man.
For real.
Wait, man, y'all. I really wanted to talk about The Last of Us. I had a whole list of fucking things I wanted to talk about.
Tell us.
We
It's
can't
over.
go
We'll
back.
do it
Such a
next
good
week. We're
game,
not
bro.
going back. We'll do it next
All
week.
right, okay.
I mean, we can go
I
back.
I'll
just
have
will-
for 5 minutes.
I'll say this. If you haven't played the game, play the game. So
Do
good.
they have
Not
it
it.
for PlayStation 5?
Yes,
Yes.
they do.
It's only
It's
on
remastered,
PlayStation 5.
Bro, I'll give it
Oh,
to you
really?
guys, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
bring it.
Or
You
only
guys
on
can
PlayStation at the moment.
take turns on it.
I already finished. No,
So fucking-
see, I already did the first one. I already played the second one, so I'm fine. No, it is on your PlayStation. You can play it. You can. It's actually free, I believe.
You have it
I have it.
for PS5?
Yes,
One or two.
Bring it over.
I have both.
I'm not gonna let you borrow it.
No, but it's.
He has it.
I have downloaded.
Oh,
like,
digital?
Digital. I don't
Come
like.
on, man. Buy the. Just
I don't like
stick the
discs.
in, you play
Discs
it.
are so stupid.
They look
They
cool.
are, but it just takes forever to download shit. I don't know, like when I want to play a game, I want to play it now.
Yeah.
And
No, but like you have to drive to the store, wait in line, pick it up, talk to some.
but the Best Buy is 2 minutes from here. I can go to the store, buy the game, come back and play it before it's done downloading.
GameStop does free delivery, bro. So
Amazon.
They do.
yes.
I just like that because obviously once it's downloaded, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But I just like I'm one of those people that like I don't plan ahead.
Yeah.
Like you just told me right now, so I probably want to play it tonight. So I'm just go buy the disc and come play.
Go get it from your house, bro.
You don't have that disc.
Oh, okay.
I hate discs. I hate collecting stuff. Well, except for rocks, but
Wait, I'm gonna go back. Fuck
expand.
it.
I said expand.
oh no.
Okay, I gotta watch this fucking show because he's about to go back.
He wants to go back. Go back.
Well, this
do
is
it.
just funny to me. Remember when they left the compound, which when they left the commune, as she called it, he was telling her about the world as it was before all this shit happened,
Mhm.
and he was telling her that he used to be a contractor, And she's like, "Oh, a contractor." Or whatever. She's like, "Yeah, everybody loved contractors." She's like, "Really cool." She doesn't know any better. So you know how people are like, "This is me telling my kid that this used to be whatever."
Yeah.
Like that's literally what he's doing. Like everybody loved contractors. Everybody
loves the IRS.
Yeah.
I was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And so you like that aspect of the show that
There's this whole fucking generation of people that don't know what life was like before it happened.
Yeah.
And then there's the old guys that are like, "Let me tell you how it was," and they're all fucking lying. They're making up this world.
You know, in the episode 3, whenever they're playing music, I forgot what he says, but he stops on a. She puts something in and she's playing, and she's like, "Who is this?"
Fuck, what's
He's
her
like,
name?
"Yeah, this is good music."
Linda Ronstadt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Look, yeah. Like
And
that's
then-
cool.
And then
Yeah.
because of that episode, she was trending on Twitter for like 2 weeks.
Was she?
Yeah.
Huh.
These fucking shows are doing for music
She's
A
all
lot.
a lot. Yeah.
Except,
She's
especially
Latina,
Stranger
isn't she?
Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Are you over the Metallica thing?
He's never gonna get over that, dude. He's
bro, that was the best. I sat down, like I had to go home, put it on my sound system, and just watch it. I've watched it like, I don't know, 10 times. It was just amazing.
That's obsessive, bro.
It is, but
Too much.
it was really good.
Oh, your
Still haven't
internet went out.
seen that season.
You haven't seen the 4th?
No, I don't think I've seen the 3rd.
See, you need to. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I don't know. I only
No, I know it's
I only
good.
caught
I
up
just
for that moment, for that
haven't seen
Metallica thing. I literally only watched it because of that.
I only watched that one episode.
You never watched that?
I didn't watch any of it. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Never watched it again.
Olivia's pissed off because we gotta wait for the next season to come out. It's gonna be a while.
2 years. I mean, it's like, come on, you need to just like
What?
have it ready.
That's how Liz
Stranger
is.
Things.
Yeah, like the Avatar movie. You gotta wait another 2 years or 3 years for the next
Well,
one.
shit,
You
fucking
just waited
Dragon.
20 years, didn't you?
The House of
I think
Dragon.
it was 13, 10,
2
15.
years. Fuck.
13, 14.
13. 2 years and 2 more years for the House of Dragon.
Yeah, 2024. I think is what they said.
Oh, so we got a year left.
Well, now we do.
Right. Linda Ronstadt is
Been
Mexican.
talking.
Is what?
She's Mexican.
Ronstadt.
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 Isn't
How is
that
that?
like a,
How is that Mexican?
isn't that a Jewish
She is
She was
Mexican.
half Mexican.
Jewish last name?
Probably.
Ronstadt?
Ronstadt?
Sounds
Yeah.
right.
Ronstadt.
That sounds like
How's that
Barbara
Mexican?
Streisand. Like it's kind of like the same.
That just sounds German.
Jewish, George.
I'm
Jewish.
sorry. I shouldn't have brought that. I shouldn't have said that.
And here's our moment of cancellation for the week.
Thank you, George.
Cut that out.
Yeah, but Stranger Things, watch it.
I got another question for you.
What's that?
I don't remember. It's probably TikTok because that's where I get all my news. You know, like every good American. But there was this lady. There was a teacher complaining about the school district changing the curriculum based on input from the parents.
Mhm.
And her thought process was, when she got hired on, she was told she had to have a master's degree, and all of the teachers in that district have a master's degree, so they all have advanced degrees. And now the
Parents
district,
don't.
yeah, she's like, "What are we doing? What are we doing to vet these parents? Like, are we checking their backgrounds? Like, do we know where they went to school? Like, why are they deciding what we're teaching the kids?"
Mhm.
The obvious answer is because it's their fucking kids,
Mhm.
not your kids. Your job is to teach them. Well, how do y'all feel about that? Do you think the teachers, the district, the government should decide what your kids learn? Do you think parents should have some sort of input?
For
that.
me, I think, well, you always want to go to the experts. The experts being, if it is a teacher, whatever they're, they have or they got, and their master's
The
is like,
the
this
expert's
what
the
should
teacher.
be able to teach.
Well, the teachers are not the experts. They're the catalysts.
I
right?
think
they're
they're. I think they're the experts if they got a master's.
So
or
then
they
who
went
would
to
be
school.
But they don't
kinda
decide.
hard.
The teachers have never decided what they teach. They just teach. Teachers are
Well, I
experts
mean,
in
if-
teaching.
If you're applying for a social, you're going to teach
So
social
then who-
studies.
So who is the person that makes the curriculum and that?
They have they call in teachers, they call in principals, they call in different people from the districts.
Department of
and
Education.
Basically, the Department of Education has focus groups, and they get together in the state capitol and they decide what they're going to teach.
Well, it gets watered down, right? So it starts at the state, and then it goes down to the cities, and then it goes down to the districts or whatever.
Okay.
But teachers, so just for clarity, teachers are experts at teaching.
They don't know.
They're not experts at child development. They're not experts in
That's why you have a
Society
football
and
coach that ends up teaching history.
Yeah, that's
It's usually U.S. history or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
it's
shit that's
history.
easy.
science.
When you go to school and you get a teaching degree,
Well,
you
that's
get
the first
taught how to
problem
teach.
there.
You get taught the different methods of teaching. You get taught how to teach kids with different learning. What do you call it?
Test?
No, just kids. Everybody learns differently. Right?
Yeah.
So a teacher has to be able to identify how your kid learns and how to teach them. That's what they do. They're teachers. They're not experts in what a child should learn. They're experts in how to teach that to a
that
child.
just makes it difficult. I mean,
Well, I mean, I still think.
Are they more qualified than Billy Joe? Yeah.
You're teaching the subject. I think.
yeah, you're
Well,
more.
that's the first problem, I guess.
No, I get what you're
if
saying.
you're
You're saying
teaching
if
a
you're teaching
subject, you
social
should be
studies, you should be
she's
an expert in social
in
studies. You're not,
whatever
but
that
that's not
is.
the case.
So, what's their degree in?
Teaching.
That's
teacher.
That's the name of the degree.
Yes, teaching. Education.
Or it's education. Yeah.
Well,
general education.
general education.
That's
But there are different levels to it, right? So it's like public school teacher is going to teach like a little league soccer coach would, right? Or like versus Manchester's coach, right?
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
So private school is going to be like, you've heard of Montessori?
Montessori, yeah.
Like they learn how a kid learns, and then they adapt their teaching to how that kid learns.
Needs to learn. Yeah.
So they have smaller classes, but that shit's like $1,000 a month per kid.
So I think each school should, set what they teach.
Each school? Well, then who would decide? The principal?
I guess whoever
Okay,
runs
so
the school.
That's fine. So let's say your principal is a hard right-wing Republican, and he doesn't think you should teach CRT, and she doesn't think you should think anything that he doesn't agree with. You're going to let that person decide?
Ooh.
Or let's go the
No.
complete opposite
Well,
way. It's a left-wing,
I got it.
fucking
I mean,
leaning
that's-
hard Democrat, and
You make a
wants to teach.
council.
Huh?
You make a council
Yeah,
of
that's-
experts.
well, that's what they do
but
now.
but I'm saying
But
take your kid to the school that you want them to go to.
But you can't do that.
Well,
You have to go to the
I
school.
mean, it's going
You
to get
have to,
difficult.
yeah.
You're saying that it should.
But
you should be able
the
to?
question
The
is,
question is, do you should
think
the
who
teachers have a
should?
say, or should the parents have a say in what the
Teachers.
Do you think you
So
should have
I
a say?
think the teacher should have a say more than the parents. If the parents don't like what they're teaching at the school, take your student to school that teaches what they want you to teach.
Move them.
But that's fucking stupid.
or move
Why is that stupid?
or move into a
The
private
whole-
school.
teacher-
I mean, the
because-
whole question's.
Well,
I
if you
mean,
think about it,
I don't think you think you're going to get 1,000 parents on the same page.
No. I also
So-
don't think I'm going to get 1,000 teachers on
So
the same page.
can a school get 1,000 parents on the same page?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
I see what both of y'all are saying.
If they want 1,000 kids going to their school, the parents who want what they teach in that school are going to take them
Okay.
there.
Yes, I get what you're saying.
But I know what you're saying. There's boundaries because you have to go to the school that your district or whatever.
No, you answered my
But
question.
that's
You answered
not-
my question. That's where I wanted somebody to go. So you think parents should have some say as to what their kid learns, and it should be based like if I want my kid to learn this, I'm going to take them to that school. If I want my kid to learn that, I'm going to take them to that school. Okay. How does that make sense to you? If your kid is taking a history class, your kid should be taking history, learning history, the facts of history, not the facts of history as you see them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too.
Well, that's the only thing.
No, I mean
that's what education is.
They should.
If you're learning math, you should be learning math as
But
it is.
this-
you should be learning.
Well, that filter is getting like so big, so it's like you're gonna have,
The filter of
you're
use
gonna have
history.
schools that are like, pretty
Different types of
honed on.
class.
But I do understand what you're saying.
And math is-
It's like critical race theory or whatever.
Yes.
People conservatives are like, well, we don't want kids learning about that because it's distracting them from the point, right? America's great and this and that.
But that's not the point of teaching history. The point of teaching
Exactly.
history is teaching
You
history.
teach
Exactly,
everything
right?
about
So-
history,
Yeah.
Which I agree with, right? I think you should learn as much. I mean, you're not going to learn all of it, either in 12 years of public school or whatever.
Right.
You're not going to learn the whole history of the U.S. or even the world, but I think you should learn as much as you can.
Yeah, for sure.
And leave it up to the
But
leave it up
what-
to the
what you're
teachers to
saying
be able to
is-
teach that.
What you're saying is the right one, not
So then would the
that
teachers
person's views history.
so when the teachers choose
There's no right or wrong. There's just what happened
yeah.
with
Well, it's-
history.
it's
We're-
not
we're
the same.
sticking
all
to
of it,
history.
you teach none of it. And so, I mean, at that point, that's the other thing. You have to think about like poverty issues because there was a video that went viral where these kids were showing a tour of their high school and they had a natatorium. They had like
I want to go to that school right now. That school was
They
badass.
have
like a natatorium. So where you swim. They had a wood
4
shop,
gyms.
4 gyms. They had more than that. They had a field house and
It was
different
ridiculous.
gyms for different. And it's all paid by taxes.
Tax dollars, yeah.
Oh. But then you go to
Inner city school.
Yeah, inner city school that has none of that. And so
Mine didn't have it.
Mine didn't either.
Well, mine had 2 gyms.
Property taxes.
Oh yeah, mine
yeah,
did have 2 gyms. Yeah.
you can't really teach. I mean, to your point where like, oh, you pick where your student, like where you want your kid to go. But what about the kids that like your family doesn't have enough money to send you to the school that has?
Well, yeah, because I want my kids
Yeah.
to go to Highland Park High School. I mean,
Fuck yeah.
fuck.
Same.
Yeah.
South Lake Carroll. I'd love for my kids to go there.
You don't like them going to Skyline?
No.
Come on.
You sure, bro?
know the skeet?
So
When I was at SMU, someone told me that their high school had a McDonald's in it, and I was like,
Yeah.
What?
Being in construction, we've built those schools, and it's fucking ridiculous. Like the first time I built a school with a Starbucks in it, I was like,
Are these private schools?
no, they're public
they're
schools. They're
public
just
schools.
on the
They're
right
just-
side of
Hold
town.
on. I want to say, I want to leave it on the table that my school had a 7-Eleven across the street.
oh wow.
I think all of our schools had a 7-Eleven across.
actually, I think we had a
Takis every morning.
Mine had a pawn shop.
We had a
next to
Shell.
it.
We had a Shell station, so we would go get Gatorade
I would go get
and a
nachos
bag
at
of
the
hot
7-Eleven.
Cheetos.
I'd go get Takis in like a Powerade or something, Mountain Dew.
You have to skip. You have to skip school to do that. Have enough time.
No, we'd do that before school. So
Did y'all have I'm sorry, are we done with that?
no.
No.
Well,
I was gonna
one
say,
more thing, but-
what if we did it to where like our kids would go to school for 8 levels? Those called levels, right? For grades,
Great.
and then after that, you can, if they like something, you can send them to certain schools.
Well, that's what every other country in the world does.
Yeah, exactly.
But that wasn't the question.
I
The
get it.
question was, do you want to have a say in what your kid's learning?
I don't care.
So the other, you know what?
Very honest.
Yeah, as long as they're gone for 8 hours.
So I know you say history is history, but like I learned in, well, I've known this, but we learned in Mexico City when we went to go visit. The guide was saying that, you know, up north they call this the big battle. Down here we call the, you know, they what do you call it? They
Battle of Puebla?
no, they overtook us or ran us off.
Oh yeah.
So you know, so which one's the real history?
That's
You
that's
know what I mean?
the whole thing. It doesn't matter.
There's one history, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
It's
just
how you tell it.
teach what happened.
But
Yeah.
And what happened was the U.S. walked in and fucking overtook that palace because it was being guarded by a bunch of kids.
and
right.
So they're like, this
But
is
when the
ours.
U.S. teaches that part of the history,
was a battle.
It was a huge battle, and they went in and they took that. It was a military installation at the time. They beat the Mexicans and they took it over and blah blah blah. And when the
Nice.
Mexicans tell it, is the Niños Héroes. They fought and they defended the fucking castle and blah. No, they didn't. The fucking U.S. Army walked in, did whatever the fuck they wanted.
They were
Nobody
forced to
jumped
fight.
off and wrapped them. That shit didn't happen. They just lost the castle
Whoa,
because
whoa,
it wasn't
whoa,
being defended by an army.
They painted it.
Yeah, they painted it on there, but it didn't
It's on
actually
there.
happen.
And then it was
But-
used on Romeo and Juliet.
But even that painting, you see they're all kids. Like
Yeah, no, well, I mean, at least they do call it the
painted
Niños
kids.
Héroes, right? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure some kid picked up a gun and tried to take a shot, but it wasn't a battle.
You got shot right after.
I didn't know
saying-
about that
I'm just
until I
saying
went to
about
that
his,
castle. Like
That kid got dropped.
It was a massacre, man.
walking around that castle, I was like, "Oh, what's the story?" And then someone said, "Oh, you don't know Niños Héroes?" I was like, "No idea."
No, we grew up with that shit. I grew up in Mexico, and they teach you that story from day one. Like these fucking kids, they were heroes. They defended the castle until like whatever.
Oh.
No, they didn't. They just got fucking run over by the
So
U.S.
it's our
Army.
Alamo. So we got the Alamo. Y'all got Niños Héroes. All right.
So what was
Yeah.
your reaction the first time you heard the other side of that?
I was like, why didn't they just fucking tell me that the first time? Like, this makes a lot more sense. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah.
But the history is history, man. It's like, but it's so the only reason this conversation is going on right now is because it's history and it's biology, and it's only biology because for some fucking reason Republicans
because of
care
history.
who you want to fuck, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. I don't
Who's
care
dicks
about
in your
that.
mouth?
Like, yeah, it's really because nobody cares about math. Like nobody. No, I want
No one's
I
gonna-
want my kid to learn math this way. No,
Yeah.
math is math.
No,
Right?
it's not. Have you seen the way they're teaching these kids nowadays, man?
Yeah, you're right. That's a different.
It's so
fucking story.
stupid. Anyways,
I mean, I did read that there were some books that were getting banned because they were talking about like, oh, this woke person has this woke thing, and
Florida.
you add more woke things to this and that. And yeah, so people were pissed.
oh, the questions.
Man,
That's
that's
woke in the math questions.
Oh
Shut the fuck
yeah.
up.
That's right. I forgot
The math
about that.
questions. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna look at.
Okay, you're right. It does apply to everything, but it's still fucking stupid.
It is. At the end of the day, I really don't care. So,
We don't have kids.
Because you don't have kids.
yeah, because I don't have kids.
That's why I'm moving to Europe. Fuck all you.
Right.
What were you gonna,
You got to put Olivia in
asked
what were you
tutoring.
gonna say?
Somebody was gonna bring something else up.
You were.
Oh, shit,
You were
what
like,
was it?
before we move on,
Well, it was
and then
before
we-
we move on because he wanted to move on.
and then
to
we
something
kept
else.
going.
I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
Anybody?
I forgot what I said. I honestly forgot what I said.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You had something else.
Sure,
Anyways.
I always do. But
Moving to Europe though is like one of my dreams.
did y'all hear about that? Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. All right, we gotta talk about it because I felt like an idiot. Y'all been watching this. I'm going back to the fucking show because it's a great show.
God dang.
I mean.
You give us
There
so
was an
much shit
episode.
when
There
we
was an
go too
episode.
long. We need a timer.
When he was trying to find whatever he stashed away or whatever in the gas
Yeah.
station or the store.
The fourth episode, I believe, or
Yeah,
third.
Third.
It was the
Or
third.
second or
Yeah,
third.
It was
Yeah.
before they like went
Before
on to
Bill
Bill
and-
and,
Yes,
Frank.
yes.
Yeah,
And he's like, "Yeah, don't worry, don't bother looking. It's all been cleaned out." And then she goes in the back and she finds
she
a
went
box of-
downstairs.
Those
Yeah.
are either
Yeah.
tampons or pads or something.
Yeah.
She was all excited
She
about
went
it.
in the hole. That's what it was,
That
and
was
then
scary.
found the zombie.
Yeah,
It's a
but
fucking
before that,
zombie.
on her way out or something, she found the box of
Yeah.
sanitary something.
Yeah.
And when she grabbed the box, I'm like, "Is that what I think it is?"
What was it?
It was either tampons or pads, one of the two.
Yeah.
And I'd never I'm a guy, right? So my first thought is not how would I handle my period during a fucking zombie apocalypse, because we don't have to worry about that shit.
true.
But women would,
Male privilege.
right? No privilege, it's like white privilege.
No,
but
I
not.
thought the same thing. I was like, oh shit, you've never seen this on.
Yeah. So then
You've seen pregnancies.
yesterday's
You've
episode,
never seen. Periods.
they get to that compound, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and they give him a house, and this lady sets out this clothes for
Spoiler
her to
alert.
change or whatever. Spoiler alert. And one of the things she puts on the bed is a fucking cup, a menstrual cup.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what a menstrual cup is?
Yes.
You know what a
maybe I
menstrual
haven't
cup is?
caught up.
Nope.
I don't remember.
You know what a
this.
menstrual cup is?
Yeah.
I was fucking 44 years old. I found out last week I'm 44, not 45, when I learned what a menstrual cup was. And I felt like a fucking idiot. I never seen one of those things.
It throws you off.
Well, to be fair, they're not that common.
They're not.
Yeah, they're not.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, A, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Two, I feel like we need to be more fucking.
Did you hear that shit?
What?
Why do you say that?
It's a great
Hey,
Because it gets
hey,
that
no, wait,
reaction
wait.
stupid.
No, well, A, that's a great idea.
And two, yeah.
He does that all the time too. Like
First
even in
time I hear
text,
it.
even in text.
Well, today I called him
So I
out on
texted
that.
him today, and he's like, "Why did you do that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Frank.
I was like, never mind.
Wait, are you talking about the number thing?
Yeah.
He texted us a list. He goes 1B, 3D. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
Keep up, fucker. I mean,
It's putting you on your toes.
I
bro.
saw that
See if
and I
you're
was
paying
like, oh,
attention.
it's just Joe being Joe. All right.
anyway, we need to be more like aware of this shit, because if the fucking apocalypse ever happens, or
Okay.
whatever, if we ever end up in a situation where we're fighting for our fucking lives, some of us have daughters.
Oh,
True.
Like,
it's
I'm gonna go store up on fucking cups. Those things last for like years. 10
yeah, they
years.
do.
You're like,
You're
take it out,
saying
man.
that's what you were. That's what you were going through your mind whenever you watched the episode.
Yes, I'm like, what the fuck? How do I not know about this?
He's like rations, bullets,
Yes.
cups, tampons.
Like, I don't need it, but the people with me will.
You know what? Now that I think about it, movies don't actually show
No,
any of that.
they never show that
Zombie
shit.
comes out. So it's like, that was. You know what?
Because
Tell
there's
me.
nothing, literally, there's nothing that we need on a regular basis that we can't just go fucking pick up on,
For guys?
maybe shoot something because we need food.
For guys?
We can go find water at a river, and that's it. That's all we need. We'll pee anywhere, we can poop in it. If you're a girl, there's other stuff you need.
No,
well, unless you take medication or something.
Well, yeah, obviously, but everybody needs that, right? So you're searching for
I feel
that
like
no
you
matter
need a
what.
special
as soon as you
place to
take
go
off.
like number 2, you know?
Well, that's just you because you're fucking weird.
Nah, you gotta.
I mean, we both need that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hey,
Unless you don't
all
poop,
the time in the
I don't
world to
know.
build it. You have all the time in the world to build it.
you never know. I might get run over by like zombies or something.
Right. That's right.
Or infected. I'm sorry, not
Are they
zombies.
driving now? You just said you might
I
get
really need to catch up.
I don't know. Like, anyways, so for you,
Just
that's a 10 out of 10
starting
episode.
economies.
No, episode 3 was a 10 out of 10. This one's probably an 8.
Okay. I was like,
It's going down.
no,
I
but
don't
it's,
know.
it's true. That's not. I don't think we've ever seen that in anywhere. So it was really cool that Last of Us actually did that.
Well, the cool thing about that show is that they're trying to get as close as possible to the game, almost word for word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
But I heard that the Native American couple was not in the game.
The what?
Did you watch yesterday's
The
episode?
Native
Yeah.
American couple.
Were those
yeah,
people
yeah,
in the game?
no,
They're not
no,
in the game,
no,
right?
no.
No. Okay. So
But they were a cool
great
add-on.
fucking characters.
Yeah,
They're funny, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
So
yeah,
I-
they're just-
Their relationship with each other and just the way they interact with
they didn't
the
give a
other two,
shit.
like, yeah.
They're just
I saw a behind the
He's
scenes
like-
thing where they said if it strays from the game and it's good, we're gonna stray away from the game.
right.
Yeah.
If you have to like try to make something up to make it seem like it's good, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna follow the game. But if it strays and it's good, we're doing it.
She's like, why didn't you shoot him? She's like, gun was way over there. I can totally relate to that. Why are you watching this? The remote's way over there. Like, what am I going to do? That was her answer. That's pretty cool.
Kind of spoiling it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it anymore.
No, you
Yeah,
gotta
you
watch
are.
it.
Yeah, you are.
It's
Probably
so
not.
the season finale. You're gonna like the season finale because
How the fuck you know? Yeah.
I mean, they've released
You
a
already
list
got
for
it.
all the episodes.
what's the name of the last one?
I forgot.
Wait, how many episodes is it? Is it
It's like 9 or 10.
Patient zero is the lesson.
Patient zero. Yeah.
They'll say one day. Watch. No, yeah. Well, season finale. If they finish it with a game,
9 episodes
It'll
for the
be
season.
really good. It's gonna be really good.
9.
Oh, so the game has 2 parts?
It has 2
I heard
parts.
so.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes,
far,
yes.
2
So there's part 1 and there's part 2.
So you think season 1's going to end where?
Oh, it's
part
definitely
1
gonna
ends?
end part 1.
I wonder who they're going to cast for Abby.
We'll figure.
I think
we'll figure
they
that out.
already cast.
Yeah.
They already got him.
She
So-
better be buff.
But
She
what
better
they
be buff as hell. I'm gonna be
what they
pissed.
really need to do is though for part 2, they really need to make their own story because the whole game story sucked for me.
Oh, so
It was
only
good.
the first
What do you
game was
mean?
good.
Look, the first game is really good. The second game is good, like the first part.
Yeah.
But like once we start doing some other stuff, it's like, you know what?
You don't
Don't
like
hear about
playing
the-
as Abby?
Don't say anything.
Let's not talk about season 2, but
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
game
we're
2
still on.
because
It won't talk about.
So hear about the controversy that the game had with the girl in the game and the likeness?
about esta.
What girl?
Ellie?
What was her? Yeah, Ellie. What about her?
Do you know who they say they based the girl on? Because she looks nothing like the Allie in the show.
No.
No. She doesn't. She looks like the other girl.
She looks like Juno.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I don't know her. real name.
And she's
Elliot
one of my
Page.
favorite. Elliot Page, yes.
Elliot Page.
yeah. What is his name?
His name.
Oh, yeah, he's a guy. now.
Elliot
Well,
Page.
at the time, it was her name.
Yeah.
His name is Elliot Page.
What was her name?
Ellen Page.
Ellen
Ellen
Page.
Page, yeah.
Mm.
So
Now
the
goes
character in
by
the game
Elliot
is
Page.
based on Ellen, not Elliot.
Which is who they wanted to voice Ellie originally.
Right.
Really?
Yes, but then they chose the actual voice actors.
But there's another. So the whole deal was there's another game. I'm not a gamer. Y'all should know this.
Yeah.
That actually
No, there
had a
is,
contract with Ellen Page, and she was the character in that game. So she was like,
Oh, I know.
Fuck.
What
Beyond
like the-
Two Souls.
We still talking
Yeah.
about The Last of
That's
Us.
our actually
no, we're
really
talking
good
about
game
games
too.
now. It's different.
That game's really good. So what was the
And
controversy?
it's actually Elliot Page's likeness on Beyond.
Yeah,
Two
because
Souls.
she actually has a contract with him. She signed up
Yeah.
to do it, and like she's
So they-
part of that project.
So they were trying to.
Well, when this game came out, she's like,
He-
"Hey, that looks an awful lot like me. Like, what the fuck?" And it became this whole huge deal. And
How'd you know that?
because I was watching the show. And
Ellen Page.
on it, like,
No,
I read up on shit.
there's an article. Ellen Page accuses The Last of Us developers of ripping off her likeness.
Well, she.
They changed it a little
They
bit
changed
so
it a
that
little
it
bit,
wouldn't
but
be
yeah.
exact, but
Because they said it looked
That's the
exactly
argument.
like
It did.
Juno.
It did. It did. It honestly did. And so I thought it was just okay. I thought that's how like she was doing the what's it called? Motion captures.
Yeah.
So
Hold on. Quote.
No.
She said, or he says, I guess I should be flattered that they ripped off my likeness.
Yeah.
But I'm actually acting in a video game called Beyond Two Souls, so it was not appreciated.
wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's right.
I
Actually,
thought that
right
was
now.
interesting.
It is interesting because Beyond Two Souls is actually a really good game too.
Last of Us.
So you didn't see the similarity in the way the two characters look there?
Yeah. No. No, I do. I thought
Now that you mentioned,
now that you mention it, you know what? FIFA también.
All the likeness.
All I like this is no, but yeah, so 10 out of 10
Oh,
episode.
wait. Not 8 out of 10. Did y'all see the video during the All-Star weekend of, it was the guy,
The
whatever.
white guy Duncan?
What about him?
It was that guy, too.
Oh.
that was real.
It was the commissioner. What's his name?
What's
The
the
what?
commissioner?
Silver.
Oh yeah.
Adam Silver was, he had Ahmad Rashad come on stage or whatever, and then he like scanned him with his phone.
Oh
And then
yeah.
he put him
yeah,
into the game.
AI,
You see that?
baby.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's fucking crazy. You see that?
What people are doing nowadays is really crazy. No, I saw that. So they put him into the. I didn't completely watch the video. I was watching it when they scanned it. But so was he in the game?
Yeah, so he scans them using the app or whatever, and then he chooses which player he wants to replace with the guy he just scanned. So then, like, the next scene is Ahmad Rashad fucking dunking in the game.
With with all the clothes, the same clothes,
Yeah, everything he's wearing, it looks just
Everything he's
like
wearing.
him.
The NPR article says a future NBA app feature lets fans virtually replace a player in a live game.
It's
fucking
crazy, dude. I can't wait. I'm gonna do that.
Damn, that's badass.
It's like
So,
dunk on
so
shit.
I've seen one for soccer. I don't know if it's real or not.
I
but
did.
the one where you
Put
you
your
know
face?
you
The
no, you-
AR
you put it
where-
you
yeah.
put it on the field and then it shows you
The
like the
stats.
game, the stats or the name of the player as they're moving. So it's following them
Oh,
like
for a real game?
yeah.
Oh,
So if
shit,
you're in a real
crazy,
game
too.
at a stadium, you
I
just
think that
put
was
it up like,
introduced during
okay.
the World Cup.
I think so too.
That's
But
pretty crazy.
I
You know
haven't
what?
heard
Yeah,
too
it's
much
crazy,
about it.
crazy. I don't know. I thought you were talking about like whenever you scan your face and put it in the game, and
No,
I did that in
Yeah,
FIFA. Like
it was
I,
World
I
Cup.
would never scan my face.
I was scoring on like Buffon and stuff.
It was the World Cup.
Take this, Cristiano.
No, but yeah, it's the.
So did you watch the All-Star game or no? I know we watched some of it, but
I mean,
so
What I
didn't.
did watch was a bunch of clips of like the 1993 All-Star game versus this All-Star. Oh my god! I
So
remember why I used to watch All-Star Weekend.
I saw Janelle Monáe with her custom big red boots, but they were like sky, like clouds and blue now.
Huh.
those
You
big
got the-
boots that you're talking about?
Who got
Astro
big
Boy
red boots?
boots?
Yeah,
One thing
who
I
got
did-
Astro Boy boots?
One thing I didn't know about the rules was every quarter is like a game.
Yeah.
So second quarter, the score starts over
What?
from zeros, and then
Oh,
I guess
really?
they add it up at the end.
So it's just
I
for
don't know.
charity. Yeah, it's just for charity, and then
So I get
But I
because
thought it was only for like one charity. Like
so
whoever
there was
won
two
it, yeah.
charities. So I guess each quarter is for each
or
charity.
each half.
oh, whoever
Maybe.
wins,
No, it's each quarter.
whoever wins gets such money.
All of it?
Yeah,
He is correct. It restarts at 0-0.
Good job, George.
I didn't know that reason.
That was Adrian.
but I heard it sucked.
No. Yeah, people told me that it's like compared to what it used to
What?
be, now it sucks because
Well,
they don't
people
really
used to
try.
play the game. Like,
Yeah, and it's true. They don't try now. They don't do the slam. We're having celebrities do the slam dunk contest. Nobody does it because nobody wants to. There's no. I don't know.
Celebrities.
Not celebrities because it's
That
not
guy,
players.
you've never heard of that guy.
No,
it's
it's-
players,
it's
but they're
still
not
always
the,
players,
Not
yeah.
the players that
Yeah,
should
but-
be doing it.
Yeah, exactly. You want to see LeBron doing it or Luca doing it, but
You know, he's never done.
Well, he's
fucking
not-
slam dunk contest.
Ooh,
He's not one of the
LeBron.
All-Stars.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He wasn't
'cause
one of
it's
the All-Stars.
20 years.
Ooh,
LeBron. Not on this, at least not this one.
what do you mean? He's a captain.
Has he ever been? Ever?
What do you mean?
It sounds
Like,
crazy to me that he's been playing for 20 years and he hasn't done a dunk contest.
Right.
Like 20 years. I mean, I
Back
know
in
we're
the, so
old,
back in the
but
90s, and I
Come
know
on.
I don't sound like in mis tiempos.
He was rolled out for the second half of.
Yeah, but he was a team captain. He played.
Well, he got hurt.
Yeah.
It's pinky.
What a hoe.
In mis tiempos, what you were watching was like the best players. Like it was, they would talk shit to each other all the time, right? When they were playing the regular games. So when it was the All-Star game, of course, Kobe was going to guard Jordan.
Yeah.
Like they've been talking shit all year. They've been going back and forth all year. Now we get to play each other and it's street ball.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because that's what it was.
Basically.
And
yeah.
it was a fucking game. Like now it's like Let me see if I can make it from half court. Like, fuck that. Nobody wants to
Nobody
watch
guards
that.
though.
it's-
Anybody.
It's kind of so soft.
It's really annoying. But
Did you see Jordan call out Magic?
No.
The little clip? Like, he was serious, too. Like, they kept playing it over and over because he was like, I'll play you one-on-one. And then he was like, his face just got, like, fucking serious.
No, they were fucking serious about it.
In front of, like, all the young guys.
This might be a
And Magic
pull
was
it
just
up on
kind
the
of laughing.
screen clip.
Huh?
This might be a pull it up on the screen clip.
Which one?
The Magic or Michael Jordan calls out Magic.
Oh,
I might have to do that if y'all keep talking.
yeah.
so
So the anthem was pretty cool.
It was Jewel, man. It was Jewel.
But she sang it good.
I don't know. I don't
Better
think
than
she did.
Fergie?
Better than Fergie. Anyone's better than Fergie.
That's a low bar right
I
there.
think I could sing it better than Fergie, but I don't know. I just didn't. I don't think I liked it.
I thought it was
The
good.
Canadian one was a little bit better.
Wait.
Post Malone was good.
When did
Was
Post
he? Oh
do
yeah,
it?
actually was. He was.
Post Malone and 21.
Yeah, 21.
Mm.
That was
The
good.
fact that he brought out
Uh-huh.
21 was kind of crazy. And that was pretty good.
All right, hold
Turn-
on. Pull
turn
this up real
see.
quick.
Turn it down just a bit.
Turn it down just a bit.
Yeah, because that.
Whoa,
That was
if
loud.
you,
So
if you
don't
haven't
put it at
already.
100.
Don't put it at 100.
Where you shooting at? We go play 1v1 me and you right now.
You guys,
I
you
hate,
guys
that, I
serious?
hate that it got cut off pretty quick, but
He was definitely serious.
No, yeah, that's. I wouldn't. You can't beat Michael Jordan.
I would pay to see that.
I would play to see that too, but like it's like
I
trying
saw
to
him
pay.
in a Wizards uniform
I did too. Sad.
at the Mavs stadium.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was
Oh, I'm so
Wizards
sorry.
against the Mavs.
That sucks.
It does.
I mean, I can still say I saw him
I saw
live.
Jordan
Hey,
play.
you
though.
did. You did.
Yeah.
live.
Who could I say I saw live?
You never saw Kobe?
No, I never went to basketball games. Oh, I didn't. No, and I didn't go to Laker game.
Did you watch any good Cowboys play?
I mean, I went to the old Cowboy Stadium, so I did watch. I think Troy.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think I saw Troy.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, I saw Dirk.
All right, there you go.
There you
saw
go.
Dirk.
That's
I ran next to Troy on Katy Trail. That
Oh,
fool
that's
is
cool.
Really?
way older than me and ran way faster than me, and I was just like, I was struggling. It was bad.
I don't know. I feel like we need to bring him out. Troy.
Troy?
Troy.
I don't know. I mean, I'm down.
You're a Cowboy fan. You get him out here.
Or get him out here. Bring him back.
You can get him on the show.
My old
We're
coworker
all for it.
Joel is about to work for 8, that Troy Aikman beer company. So
Nice.
Oh yeah, there you go.
we got in.
I beat Kevin Hart in a 5K once. So there's that.
Oh yeah, you
not. Remember that?
did. You
Remember that?
did.
I mean,
Where?
Here in Dallas.
Is that hard?
Yeah.
So
Kevin Hart.
What the fuck was he doing here?
They was
He did
doing his own
a
5K.
secret 5K for like, I don't know, you had to sign up for it.
It was for Nike, right?
For
He
Nike.
always,
Yeah,
he
the
always
Nike
does
members.
those, right? For the kids or something.
It was.
Yeah. Well, it was all adults, but
it was all adults because whenever we worked at Nike, our friend or his cousin, worked at Nike.
it's not my friend.
Yeah, so your cousin worked at Nike, and the Nike would like do events for like whatever, and so Kevin Hart was like a Nike athlete, and he came out and did a marathon.
Kevin
Or
Hart's
not.
not an athlete.
Is it that? What is the? Who said that?
The Rock?
He's
He
an
just said
athlete.
that.
He's a Nike athlete.
Yeah.
What's
But
his-
yeah, he was running, and I think he ran like a, I don't know, like a 10-minute mile, 9-minute mile, or whatever it was.
and you're over here.
Dude, that's when I was in my prime, bro. I was shoot.
Left
Back
Don't
in the
ask me to
behind.
do that now.
Before marriage,
before.
before kids.
I can't. It's,
Kevin
Long time
Hart
ago.
is a Nike
Hey.
athlete. Yeah.
I told you.
Man, don't blame it on marriage or the kids. You're just a lazy fuck.
That's true, bro. That's true.
Why do you say kids in the family or your wife?
Because that's what we all do.
Well, he
Is that
had
what it
two.
is?
He had 2 kids.
He has a kid.
I have one.
I mean, I'm working on one right
Oh,
now.
him. He had a kid.
Is that what it is, bro?
Yeah.
Went through the
It's the-
labor.
Bro, look,
everything.
it's just after you get married, you know, you work 10 hours a day, come home.
You used
There's
to do
no
that
excuse,
before
bro.
you got married, though. There's no excuse. We just get lazy.
Yeah, you just, I don't know, bro. You don't feel guilty, bro, like if you don't spend time with your wife and your kid.
I do. No, because I do spend time with my wife and my kids.
Okay, but like if you were at the gym 2-3 hours after work, you get
No, I would
off.
feel guilty. You know what sucks? Okay, let's talk about this. So my wife was always, she still is, but she hasn't done it in a long time, and she feels terrible about it. But she's been like hardcore into working out, like all the time. But she's not. There's people that like to work out in the morning. There's people that like to work out in the afternoon. She likes to work out in the afternoon, right? So when she would come home from work or whatever, she would come home, change, go to the gym, come home, shower, whatever, and then she spent like an hour with us and go to bed. And I would give her so much shit about that.
You okay? What about me?
Te pintado, que chingado.
Damn.
So
you
una
sound like
silla?
you sound like a girl.
Yeah, exactly. And it wasn't so much about me because if she goes to bed, I find something to do.
Yeah.
But this is when Olivia was younger, and I'm like, spend some time with the kid. Like, I get that she goes to school with you and all that bullshit, whatever. It's different. It's different. Come home and spend time with the
You're
kid.
not actually
you
spending
teach her.
time with her. Like,
Yeah, right.
at
Yeah,
school,
yeah.
And it got to the point where she started working out in the morning, and then I felt guilty about it because like now she has to get up at 4 to go work out before she goes and spends all fucking day with Olivia.
I do it
And
for
then
you.
come over, whatever.
You changed her
And
life.
the
all
whole
because of
time,
you,
I'm
right?
not doing a fucking thing. Like, I'm not working out. I'm not doing anything. But yeah,
But you're spending time with
that's
her.
a good point.
She
I would
my
feel
mama,
guilty if
Con
I
la,
did that.
con la cerveza. Good job, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Good job waking up early in the morning.
You look good. Yeah, no, that's how my wife works out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I was like, those are the 3 days you get.
Oh, okay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's for
Mine,
me.
yeah.
I get to go out. I get to do whatever I want. So for you, George, today she's not at the gym because I'm here.
Aw,
So I'm going to hear about that later.
What's her name?
Liz.
Liz, thank you for that. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Liz. Thank you for letting
No me
me.
pegues.
No
No
me
le
pegues a
pegues,
Frank.
por favor.
He's a good guy.
He's a what?
What?
He's a good guy.
Oh, I heard.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
We all heard that.
no. Did you hear that?
George,
I heard it too.
heard
Bro.
some
Come on,
about
bro.
to
Don't
ask
try
you
to
what
frame
Bill
me.
was.
Thank you.
Don't try to frame me, bro.
Jerd.
Asshole.
All right, so I want to bring this up. Since, a little bit of sports, but what do you think about the new coach? Did we talked about last week or no?
For who?
Mexico.
I don't know if we
No,
talked about it or not.
Oh no,
haven't
we
talked
did
about
it.
it.
We did
No?
it. We didn't. Do you watch sports? Do you watch Mexico?
Meh.
We
You're gonna learn today.
we got a new Argentinian coach. So we had an Argentinian
For a
coach.
Mexican team?
Yes.
Diego.
So they decided to take him, like let him go, and they were like, you know what, we're gonna bring Mexico, make Mexico Mexico again, right? And then they
With
were
an
like-
Argentinian coach?
with an Argentinian coach.
Okay.
They're like, let's bring him on.
Until 2026.
But it's all connected. But they're talking about how it's all connected because of like, I don't know, cartel. People know this. You know this person. I know that person. Businesses.
It's
I don't
team
know about all
ownership.
that.
It's
But
the,
whatever.
yeah,
It's the ownership.
it's the ownership. So, and it's just people everybody's like, we want a Mexican coach.
So what do you think about the coach? He's a good coach.
But he's
Undeniably.
only coached. This guy has only been with 5 teams.
Has he won? Has he been successful with those 5 teams?
Coaching?
Yeah, coaching.
Okay. But he also played in
Argentina,
Mexico
Colombia.
all his life.
He played in Mexico. What do you mean he's played in Mexico?
Like
No,
he
this
played
coach.
with all
So
the teams. in
he's
Mexico.
kind of like and
He's only coached Atlas.
La Volpe.
And
kind of like La Volpe and fucking Tuca and all those guys. Like they might be from wherever the fuck they're from,
Yeah.
but they've spent their entire professional career in Mexico.
He said, to have the chance to help Mexico grow its national team is a privilege and an opportunity that I could not miss. He hasn't really won anything.
Yeah, he's literally won back to. He's the last back-to-back champion in Mexico. With
Yeah.
With who?
Atlas.
Oh, okay.
They
Damn.
gave him I guess must do's, like stipulations in his contract. You have to win the next Gold Cup, win the next tournament, whatever.
Yeah.
Tournament.
So my thought is he's going
And
to
you-
get fired because he's not going to do any of those.
And you have to take all these players, not the ones you want.
I don't know about that one. But
Well, nobody knows about that one, but you know it's on there.
It's all probably on there. But you need to always beat USA.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
That's a stipulation.
That's it. Yeah, it was one of them. You have to
And
always.
it should be. Like,
It's
should
true.
be.
Yeah, we can't let the USA
And
beat
this
us.
is why I think he's going to get fired here. Now we got.
How did
another
that? How
special
did that
guest.
get in there?
How did we get a bug in the room?
I don't know. That shouldn't be.
Un amigo.
Somebody brought it in.
Anyway,
Better so. Yeah, so that's it's look. I don't really care. I personally wanted a Mexican coach, but as long as he starts bringing the kids to play.
What week?
Hold on, not the little kids. Sorry.
Are we still
the
talking
kids.
about the Catholics
Stop.
or the
Hold on.
Mexican team?
Whoa,
'Cause
whoa,
this
whoa,
is
whoa,
getting.
whoa.
Oh.
As long as we're bringing the kids, like the young soccer players, to play, to grow, I'm okay with it.
Why?
Because I don't want the old hags to be still playing with them. I don't want
Let me tell you in 2 seconds my philosophy on what the selection should be.
Okay.
Every national team should be made up of whoever's having a good season right now, like whoever's going through a good spell right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you're gonna play next week. You're not gonna play in 6 months. You're not gonna play in a year.
Okay, I got you.
You might, whatever. But if you're fucking killing it right now, I want you on the team.
That's true.
Because I have 1 week to get you ready, and you have 1 week to play. So if you're fucking killing it, let's go. I don't give a fuck what you did 2 years ago. I don't give a fuck what your ceiling is. It doesn't matter. When you get there, maybe you'll be on the team. It's not my job to grow you as a coach because I only have you for 1 week.
I just want you right now.
Yeah.
I
It's
got you.
go to your club, develop, become a great player. When you're there, I'm going to call you. Be ready.
It's a good philosophy.
It is.
So I heard my barber, he's from El Salvador. He was telling me that the deal that coach has, and this can be done over there a lot easier than it can be done anywhere else. He has a deal where the players go to the camp, I think 2 or 3 days out of the week. So they have to go with El Salvador, and he's coaching them.
Yeah, but he doesn't have anybody like playing in Europe. They're all local league players, and it's a small country,
I
so
don't
you
know,
can do
but
that.
Most likely no. But
He might have a few in Mexico, but
because I asked him, I was like, well, what do you think about your coach? Because he likes him a lot because he was under somebody in U.S. So he's been in the U.S. system all his life. He's American, Salvadorian. And then now he's over there. He's got Cienfuegos on his team or whatever. So I thought that was
that's
gonna help.
If you could
help
do
a
that,
lot.
that's a different situation though.
Because
But
it's
in
hard.
Mexico, you know damn well.
Yeah,
Players,
I mean,
you get the
it's-
players for 1 week and that's it.
It's a bigger country too.
a
You
lot
can't bring them all together sooner. FC Dallas starts this weekend. All right.
Wait, you changing the topic? We're still
No,
talking
no,
about
I'm just saying.
Dallas starts.
I think the coach he's a good coach.
Yeah.
He might have good
I think-
intent, and I think he's going to get fired before the end of the year.
I
I'm hoping he gets fired.
I'm just gonna wait
Get
to
on
see
it.
what happens.
I want
wanna see what
passion.
it-
I wanted
wanna see
Piojo
what-
to be on the sideline and just scream.
Well,
what I
did,
think
did
we
you
need.
did you
That's
hear
what I
the
think we
cosas?
need.
Did you hear cosas?
Yeah,
The
that's
episode?
exactly how I feel about it.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know what they
that's
said. Do you listen to
yeah.
Cosas?
I mean, that's fine, but it has nothing to do with coaching. It's about
It has nothing to do with
getting the
soccer. It
guys.
has nothing to do with like coaching. It has to do with. And
But-
I've told you this before,
But
though.
I know, but I've also told you the records of the last 3 coaches, and he's not at the top. He's
No,
at the
but
bottom.
the teams that he coached played well.
I hope.
I mean,
And you say
Either
that,
better.
you keep saying that, but
well, you say that, yeah, but then the record showed something different. But I get the excitement was there and all that stuff, but does that translate to wins? Not really.
better.
it did in the World Cup, though.
How far did
Until
he
we
get?
lost to fucking Holanda or whatever. We got just as far. I get what
No,
you're saying.
I get it. I'm just saying that that's why I'm like, okay, Rafa would do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Make,
I'm
you
all
know,
for that.
somebody cool would do that.
What we're talking about is we need
But-
players we need coaches
El Capi.
that make the players want to play. Like that brings out that whole I'm fucking Mexican and I'm playing for Mexico. I don't give a fuck what I did with what team.
Yeah.
We're here to win it, right?
That pride.
That pride. You got to bring out that Mexican pride, and you're not going to get that
Eso,
from an
raza.
uptight Argentinian coach. You're going to get that from a fat fuck like El Piojo or a guy
Exactly.
that's been there like Rafa or like Ambris or one of those guys. Like bring one of those guys on. The players will play for those guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good they are on any given Sunday. That day, on game day, they're going to put it all on the line for that guy and for country.
Yeah.
But they're not going to do it for an Argentinian.
Yeah,
Just
so,
not.
so that's what you're saying. They're not going to do it for that guy because it's not nationality. Okay.
You better
But
sing
one thing they
that. You
did say
better sing
was
the national anthem.
one thing they did say was they did do it for La Volpe, which is also Argentinian. But he was
I don't think they did it for him, though. I think that was just a badass team.
Yeah, it was a good team.
That was just a badass team. Like,
no,
they
I mean the
knew
team
no
was
other way to play.
badass. And their point was like, we lost, but pinche golazo que metió ese güey.
Yeah, I mean, we lost to Maxi Rodriguez. That's why we lost to him.
Yeah, that was really good.
like,
That's
haven't heard his name ever since.
But
Exactly.
real quick, have you guys ever met someone who's like Argentinian or Chilean or whatever, but they're Mexican at heart?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had one on our show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? No,
This
no, he was
is way,
Mexican, but he was Argentinian.
yeah,
His friend,
no.
Argentinian friends.
His friends, it's Franco.
yeah.
Franco.
That's different though.
Yeah.
He was actually Mexican, but his heart is Argentinian.
Nah, no mames, güey.
He had it backwards.
¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Qué pasó?
He had it backwards.
No, but yes, those people are out there, and I think some like La Volpe is one of those guys, and I think Tuca's one of those guys. Like, yeah, they just happen to be born somewhere else, but
Yeah, so if they have the passion for it and they want that nation to win.
I would be okay with
you know.
Tuca.
Me too, but
You know when
He
I
doesn't want
like, nah, fuck that.
You know when I have that Mexican pride? Every time I hear that Wapango, I'm like,
You know what's weird? Like, like I'm with you. Like, I get
hate-
that too.
Exactly right.
But it's like not
hate
popular
it.
Mexican music.
Yeah.
They should be. But
it's
they're
different parts of the
It's very
different types
very
of-
regional. It's like very
Yeah.
like concentrated to
Yeah,
the area. But
exactly.
it's the,
You know
the
what,
ultimate
George?
Mexican music. Like,
I hate that, and I still am like, fuck yeah. Every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, I'm fucking Mexican. Yeah.
Eso.
What'd you say?
The other night, bro, I was at Salcero.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you know who would want to be here? George. I was like, I enjoy this, but
we
like,
warned you about this.
oh,
Stop
yeah,
tapping.
you're right. I was like,
El
I
sonidito
enjoy
came
this,
on or
but
what?
not as much as George would enjoy this.
Honestly, exactly. I mean, I really enjoy some Wapangos. It just makes you feel like I need some dirt underneath my boots right now. This type of thing.
You want to wear those shoes with the tacones too? Like,
No, my boots aren't like that. My boots are very fun. No, but
Where they're flipped out. Like,
okay, that's when
oh,
I feel like that's when I feel my Mexican pride the
snake in the
strongest.
front.
I'll be at a New West, like just we're waiting for something like to go out to dance, and then they were no. There's this one.
The fucking hat just materialized.
There's this one song. I forgot the name of it. It's I forget the name of it, but it's like it starts off with drums and it's like, and you know what's coming, so you
Duranguez?
No, it's not Duranguez. This is a Wapango song. But you walk out there and it's like, and it goes soy de, and then it goes soy de.
I'm leaving all this. And this is gonna be great.
No, it's really good.
So is that the music that wakes up your Mexican pride the most?
Yeah.
Not like fucking like rancheras or like fucking.
Oh, I mean, yeah. You put on some Vicente, and I'm listening to Vicente. I'm like, yeah.
You ever heard Paquita del Barrio, bro?
Paquita del Barrio. God damn.
That shit, bro.
Rata de dos patas. That song comes on. I think that's the only song I like at first.
She has so many, bro. Like I can listen to her for like 4 hours.
I think my grandma liked her.
Oh, this was one of my mom's
that was
favorite.
her favorite song, and I was like, I don't know why, but I love that she loves it.
so good, bro.
But yeah, that's when I feel my Mexican pride. When do you feel your Mexican pride? Do you feel Mexican?
Yeah.
I know you're born Mexican, but I was
When you're at the grocery store and somebody's like, "Fucking Mexicans," you're like,
I'll just-
"Hey."
I don't know. For
So
some
the-
reason, Fridays and then cooking out.
Do you? I just met you today. Were you born here?
I was born here. Yeah.
Do you all feel like you have to try harder to get people to think you're Mexican, believe you're Mexican, believe your Mexicanness?
When I was younger, yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
when I was younger, but nowadays
Same.
I
When I
walk
was younger.
I walk up to a.
Well, is it more? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I walk up to any like store, like I'm buying something, and be like, "Señor, le puedo decir que es todo?"
La michoacana.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. They're gonna speak
yeah.
to you
They
in
talk to me in Spanish. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Am I really that brown?" I was like, "Yes."
But do you think it's more
No,
that
you're in a Mexican
I was
store.
always told, like, Mister, you speak white. And I'm like, oh, well. I mean, I'm just speaking, but I don't know if that's white. But
He said,
sure.
"Wait, you speak white?" Is
Yeah,
that
no,
what they
so
said?
I
He
used
does
to
speak
tutor
white.
high school students, and they would be like, Mister, you speak white. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
you know what it means, though, right? And
No, I
you know
mean,
you
I
do.
absolutely know what
Okay.
it means.
I don't get what it means.
The accent.
Are you kidding me?
Well, because there's definitely a difference from like Hispanics that are
Yeah.
raised
Oh,
and there's like Hispanics that were raised here as long as like we were, but their
Yeah.
accents are just different,
Yeah.
and you can tell there's a difference in education.
And then I've had Mexicans tell me, like, oh, you speak Spanish like a gringo. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
I
totally.
can't get away. I can't fucking get away.
I got you.
All
I
right,
got
so
you.
you do feel like you have to try harder to
Oh,
be
yeah, very much so.
like when you're talking to Hispanic people,
Yes.
Mexicans. When you're
like
talking
Mexicans,
especially-
that only speak Spanish.
Because the Argentinians I met, they were like, I don't fucking care. The Spaniards, they were like, we don't know what the fuck you're saying. I was
yeah,
like,
they don't care either way because they're gonna understand you
Yeah.
anyway. But you talking to a Mexican, they're like, yeah, you're not Mexican.
You're not Mexican. I'm like,
I mean, fuck, I am Mexican, and I still feel that way.
Really? Like you have to try?
I don't have to try because again, I am Mexican, and
How long have you been here?
Fucking, where's here? I've been in the States for 34 years.
And you're what?
44 years.
Okay, so you're
right. Exactly.
You're American, bro. Like,
but no, so I grew up. I get what you're saying, and I agree 100%.
Yeah.
But I grew up speaking Spanish. I speak very good Spanish. I speak Spanish every day. I speak Spanish in my family because I don't speak English. I can walk into any place in Mexico and speak to anybody, any place, anytime, no problem. They'll still call me up.
Well, yeah, because they know, man.
I mean,
Even if they don't know.
They can see it, bro. Like,
There's a-
it's
You
like,
can
that's
tell.
just it.
You can tell.
you ever seen like okay, so I worked in kitchens my whole life, right? Razzie was 10 years, and now I work at Salada. But like all my cooks are all Hispanic, right? You could see it in their eyes, like that they could barely speak English. It's just something, bro.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. And being in construction, I feel like you can también. You can tell when they haven't been here for as long as what we've been.
Oh yeah.
Or what
I don't think it goes. I don't have my Spanish is there. Like I don't have a problem speaking Spanish.
Does it bother you?
I have a hard time. Like
Does
there are
that
times
bother
where
me?
I
Yeah,
have
it
to
bothers me
be
a
like,
little bit.
What is that word? Fuck. Or I'll do the como se dice. Like I'll do that shit way too much in Mexico, and I'm like, fuck. But then after a few days, I'm like, oh, it flows. But then, I mean, when I first get there, I'm like, I am white, yes.
It's like,
And then it sucks.
it sucks. It sucks feeling, oh man, I'm American.
For like 2-3 days, I am a gringo. And then after that, I'm like, all right, cool. We got it.
So does it bother you? Being that you were born over there and had raised,
This is what bothered me.
being told that you're,
Not Mexican enough,
for
or
sure.
whatever.
it does?
Yeah, a lot.
Take it to heart.
Do you feel like you have to? Do
I
you
don't
feel like you have to protect that part of yourself? Like,
No, personally, I don't. I don't give a fuck what other people think, but it bothers me at the time because I'm like, I was born.
I'm just as brown as you. What the
You're
fuck?
actually
Mexican as
fucking
you, you
Mexican,
stupid
yeah.
fuck, but whatever.
Okay, he's a little bit lighter.
Well, okay. Well, you know what I mean. Brown. You know.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Do y'all ever say you're Texican instead of American?
Hell no.
All the damn
Never.
time. All the damn time.
I
Some
fucking
people
say
do,
that.
some people don't.
I'm
I
Texas.
do that.
Hey, but you ever get that Texas pride
all the damn
I mean,
time.
where somebody's like,
me
Nebraska's
being
better?
from Mexico, I'm like,
I
well,
hate having that pride.
I wouldn't say I'm American. I'm Texan.
same.
I feel
I'm
it
the
so
same,
much,
bro.
and I
Like,
hate it.
I hate having that pride, but at the same time, I can't let it go. Where they're like, In and Out is better. What the fuck did you say? Come bite me.
This is when you're like, fuck, maybe I'm not Mexican. God damn it.
Mexican
I'm
model.
thinking,
Whataburger.
country
Like,
music
yeah.
sucks.
You got no. That's
true.
Look, hold on. I stopped caring about what people told me. Like that I wasn't Mexican enough. Once I got my birth certificate from my double citizenship, I was like, you can't say shit no more.
Wait, how'd you get that?
They don't know.
Yeah, no,
that.
I want to get it.
You're not
I
walking
want that
around
too.
like this.
Plastered on my face.
No, I went to a store the other day to buy Texas shirts for our Filipino friends' parents, and because they're from Chicago, but now they live here, so I'm like, yeah, you're fucking Texan. And the whole time I'm like, man, this is like
Pride.
what, but also what is it? Fucking, you're like you don't understand, but you're also like, fuck, this is me, but it's not me.
Because you don't, cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive dissonance. Yeah. No, but the whole time I was like, oh, yeah, I'm buying these people some Texas shirts and I don't even feel this pride yet. And then I bought them and I was like,
What'd you do?
Then I bought them and I was like, no, I want them myself.
Yeah.
Like, I want one.
There's nothing wrong with that. Also, Texas was once Mexico, so whatever. Fuck
true.
you.
Exactly that too. And Texas was his own country. That's the best part of it.
Bro, it's like there's so many shitty things wrong with Texas sometimes. But it's
Well,
like
there's a lot of things wrong.
But there's that time, bro.
Imposter syndrome. That's what I was thinking.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
There's that time when
It's like, am I Texan?
You're like, what the fuck? I don't give a shit about Texas. Here's a shirt.
Only when we see Hot Wheels.
exactly Hot Wheels is like, nah, bro. Really? We have him?
It's like I think I'm always proud to be a Texan until that motherfucker comes on to me. I'm like, fuck. That's our governor. God damn it.
But if someone else from
Hot
another
Wheels.
country state says something and like, hey, don't talk this shit about Hot Wheels.
Nah, fuck Hot Wheels. No matter what day, what time, fuck Hot Wheels.
Only I can say something about Hot Wheels.
Think about this, bro. You ever seen somebody with a tattoo in the shape of Wyoming? And if you did, it's like, bro, why the fuck did you get that?
You know, I've seen Idaho on someone.
What?
But Wyoming?
There's no
Fuck.
way Idaho también.
Unless it was a joke, like with a fucking potato in it or something. Is that Idaho? Potatoes? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Is potatoes?
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
There's a potato state.
Maybe the Dakotas? I don't think I've ever seen any.
No, man. California, Florida, Texas. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Yeah. Like, I
Wait,
mean,
is
it's-
there-
All the other ones look the same.
Yeah. You can't.
Like Mississippi,
there's no
Alabama,
fucking way you can
New
tattoo
York,
something.
Louisiana, they all
No. Well,
look
yeah.
the
What does it
same.
look like?
like New York.
hey, dude,
Okay.
what's that speck on your arm? It's Rhode Island. Come on,
Just spill something on you? What?
Rhode Island. Dude, that should be a bet. Just someone get tattooed Wyoming or Idaho. You lost.
Oh, fucking one of the four corner states.
Or
What do you have a square on you? What?
Maryland,
Montana.
No,
No.
it's the square,
Hell no.
Dakota, or
Oh wait, you know what? All right,
Colorado.
Kentucky and what's
Tennessee.
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 Kentucky and Tennessee. I could probably point them out.
okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
New
Tennessee
Jersey,
has
Nevada.
good. Tennessee has good bourbon, so I mean,
New Jersey, you wouldn't be able to
I'm
get.
a bourbon guy.
Which one?
So
New Jersey?
I have no idea what that is.
Arizona.
I mean, it's kind of scraggly. So I mean,
Utah.
You're naming all the four corner
Salt Lake-
states.
All
Lake
the
City.
other ones are just
Yeah.
squares,
yeah. Oklahoma.
rectangles.
I think I would punch someone in the face if they had Oklahoma.
Oh wait,
State.
that okay, but to be fair,
That one
you
sticks out
to
because
be
it has
fair,
a little
that's
stick.
looks like
one
a
you would
frying pan.
recognize.
You would
It's a
recognize.
frying pan, right?
But
But
still,
only
they would,
because of Texas.
but they would deserve to get
Yeah.
punched in the
Texas
face.
wasn't there. Oklahoma wouldn't have that shape, so whatever.
So it's,
Have you ever driven to,
you're
to
welcome.
Oklahoma?
Yeah, I've plenty
It's
of
so
times.
fucking depressing. There's nothing
Sorry,
there.
it all-
It's like
We
here's
already had-
Broken Bow. And
We
then
had a
there's-
whole other episode about Oklahoma and getting rid of it.
You know what?
Right, it's all good.
You got to listen to it though, because we want to annex Broken Bow.
I've listened to most of it. So I used to tell George I used to do Lyft for a little bit. I would play it.
And
Nice.
is
Did anybody ever ask you what you were listening to?
Yeah. So, okay. So only like the frat boys would listen to it. that would be like, bro, yes, like SMU guys. Sorry, man. SMU guys would be like, bro, you like podcasts? I'm like,
We
yeah.
did
Like,
love that. Yeah. We totally did.
What's this called? Enemies Temples. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
How do you spell that?
All right, AJ, you might have a point. All right.
yeah, you might have a point. Just can't get over
EMT, though. I don't think EMT is going to work.
No,
Ladies and gents, we were thinking about
just feel like-
name changes.
you know,
Look, listen.
people say JRE
Look.
and they know what we're talking about.
The fuck's
Yeah.
JRE?
Well, it all depends on who.
Actually,
you
yeah.
wanna
What
cater
the fuck is
don't.
JRE?
What do you want to cater to? I mean, you know.
The white people, apparently.
No, everyone.
SMU frat boys. What?
Frat boys.
Who pays the most dividends?
That's what we're going
White
for.
people.
Poor blacks and poor Mexicans. Let's do this. That's what we're catering to.
It's
All
the
right.
raza.
I mean,
Let's go.
I'm
La
just saying,
raza.
just has better. I don't know.
It's too late.
Hey,
Should've thought about
maybe
it.
we'll put a poll.
I can't
We'll put a
get-
poll out there.
I can't get over the.
Let's see what happens.
You see someone showing someone like you're not even in the conversation, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, look at my tattoos." You see
Check out my
Oklahoma?
Wyoming tattoo.
run over a bunch of shit.
You son of a bitch! How dare you?
All right, motherfuckers. Y'all got anything else? Because we're way over time.
Oh shit!
I got one last thing. Fuck George Lopez.
Fuck. He
Yeah,
apologized,
hey,
but fuck George.
hey,
We're done. We're done.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks, Frank.
Frank, thanks for coming.
hey, man, thanks.